안녕! 안녕. Hello. Hi guys, give me Ari. Welcome back to another stream. My name is Ari Song, aka Song Ari. Hello. How are you guys doing tonight? I also just realized I forgot to update the timer from last stream, so give me like give me a few minutes while I update that. But how are y'all's Tuesdays? Oh boy, just a heads up in advance. It's not gonna be a... I mean, I hope it's not a long stream tonight, because I wanted to finish up reacting to the Star Rail trailers tonight. So after I do like my Star Rail dailies, I'll probably jump right into that. But yeah, it's exciting to see you guys again. Alrighty, where's my last VOD? I need to see what minute we ended on so that I can update our Gumithon timer. Oh boy. I'm like in a big food coma right now because I had a lot of how do I put this, like yangnyeom chicken for dinner tonight. You guys know like the Korean fried chicken, right? Like with like the sauces and glazes and stuff. So there's a brand that sells like, I don't know if you've seen the 비비고 소바바 chicken kits that they sell in like Kroger or Costco. But we got one of those packs and then we made like a homemade spicy sauce for it. So we had both the regular chicken and the spicy chicken. It was so good. But I ate a lot of it, so I'm feeling very full, but also very a little food coma sluggish at the same time. Sluggish is not a word. Good to see you too, Kwari. Yeah, welcome in, Bolt. Welcome. Oh my god. Also, congratulations on being first, Mice. Congrats, and thank you for peeking in, Mice and Bolt. I'm doing somewhat good. College and soon, but back pain's still there. How's your 17th recovery going? Hi, dudes. It's going well. Basically, like I'm almost back to normal. I can eat most solid foods now, just need to be a little bit careful with like, you know, things with like tiny bits or seeds that can get stuck behind my teeth or like my regular molar teeth. But otherwise, I think I'm almost all healed up, which is great. So yeah, I'm sorry to hear about your back pains though. I hope they're at least getting a little better, or what? If not better, at least not worse. Okay, where's my timer? The thing about YouTube VODs is that it takes them forever to like load. So like say you pull up like a 3 to 5 hour long VOD, right? And then you skip to like say 4 hours and 30 minutes, right? And then they take like 30 seconds to load the freaking timestamp. It's stupid. Alright, let's see. 30, 25. Okay, I think it's 3025. Okay, so 30 times 60 is 1,800. So that's 1,824. Okay, perfect. Now I can update my timer. They still hurt the same. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. I feel like a grandpa was talking about back pains. No, like some of my friends, IRL, like they'll complain about like back or knee pains and they're only in their late 20s, so it's okay. We're all approaching the 할머니 할아버지 days much earlier than expected. It's fine. I mean, it's not actually fine, but copium, it's fine. Where's my stream elements window? Come on, let's update the thing. Let's update the thing. Because it's hard for me to multitask and I'm doing a bunch of different things at once. Okay. Save. Alright, did it update on stream? Yes! It's fine. Yes, exactly. Picture that one meme. Everything's burning around you. It's fine, guys. Don't worry. This is fine. Alright. Timer started. And yeah. I don't have much to update you guys on. I'm gonna be working on video editing once we finish all the material that I have to use for recording tonight. But yeah, I will probably be restarting my Twitter output this week. I've been very inactive on Twitter. As I told you guys, I've been in sort of like detox, but it's finally time for me to go back and figure out how to be semi-viral again. There were other things I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, gumiho incentives should start rolling out this week as well. So if you don't get anything in your DMs or if you're not reached out to, please send me a ticket in the Discord server and I will get back to you ASAP. And if you're not on my Discord, you should join. Basically, like, since I'm not active on social media anymore, Discord is like the one place where you can get updates about my schedule and then like group watches and things like that. So you should definitely be in my Discord and grab all the ping rolls that you want. You Twitter mentioned, listen, Twitter is like, both Twitter and TikTok, I mentioned this last stream, they're basically necessary evils for promoting yourself as a VTuber, so it's not great, but I'm forced to stick with it. So unless another alternative pops up, like, you know, I don't know, some Twitter clone that's not Blue Sky that will actually take off, then maybe I'll switch over. But yeah, you guys know how like Blue Sky was supposed to be like the new successor to Twitter, right? And nowadays I feel like every time Twitter does something wrong, like people are like, they suddenly remember Blue Sky exists and like, oh, we're here, it's Twitter Apocalypse 3.0. And then like 2 months later, they're back on Twitter anyway. I don't know what it is. It's like you're in a toxic romantic relationship with Twitter. You know it's bad for you. The algorithm is constantly pushing like toxic, negative, like drama-stirring content, sometimes even like completely false narratives if you're keeping up with politics or the news. But unfortunately, Twitter just has like the larger population range. Like there's so many more active users on there and people don't want to take the time to learn how Blue Sky works. So, you know, it's like that toxic ex you always go back to. That's what Twitter's like. Reminds me of League players. Oh, don't talk to me about League players. For one, I don't know anything about League players. I only know Faker exists and that's it. But I wouldn't know anything. I generally wouldn't know anything when it comes to League. Ooh. TikTok or Twitter, literally no lesser of two evils exist. I mean, be the change you want to see in the world. Make a new social media platform, but then again, like, there's like 500 new social media platforms coming out every year, so I hate to be the kind of person that's like defeatist, but I do feel like the major players like Meta and Twitter and TikTok or whatnot, I don't think they're gonna be dethroned anytime soon. Even with that Vine alternative that's not Vine alternative, Vine reboot that came out. Did you guys hear about that? See, like Vine used to be a big thing when I was in high school before like they got bought by Twitter and then reached end of service, unfortunately. But I also never really got into Vine at that time too, so like I don't have the wave of nostalgia that everyone else has. Like everyone's rejoicing, I'm just here like, oh, it's just yes, the progenitor of TikTok before TikTok was a thing. Is that real? Yes, it's real. Jack Dorsey basically He's behind the efforts to spearhead like this new platform that's basically supposed to be the revival of Vine. I don't know if they're actually calling it Vine, but it's supposed to basically feel like Vine, look like Vine, have the same Vine archive. So yes, I do think it's getting revived and resurrected. Oh, my throat's already getting hoarse. Sorry guys, I'm gonna drink some water. Ugh. But yeah, I don't know. I'll wait to see if that platform takes off. If it does, maybe I'll consider cross-posting like TikToks and YouTube Shorts to it. Hi TP, welcome, welcome. Glad to see you. Oh wait, Vine is coming back. Are we staring at the second coming of Jesus or what? Yeah, see, this is the kind of excitement that I don't understand, because you guys are like, oh my god, Vine, the good old days. You guys sound like the people who keep longing for MySpace. The boomers would be like, oh yes, back in my day when we still had those like MySpace profiles that we could customize however we like and display what songs we're listening to, and that's where Owl City came from. But you're like you're using that energy for Vine. I'm just like, okay. It's just gonna be TikTok 0.5 2.0. I think we need aim back. Oh god, let's not go that far. We don't need to go that far back in time. Honestly, it's been too long. I'll stay on TikTok and not talk about being a person who talks about that. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I feel like TikTok is just too ingrained in the social consciousness that it's not going to be possible for Vine to like make a new foothold for itself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure it'll have like a somewhat big initial wave, like riding on the nostalgia from the previous generation, but it's gonna take a lot of hard work for them to stay in like the forefront of people's minds. So I wish them luck, I truly do, but I am not optimistic. Prehistoric type shit, we should send memes through Morse code at that point. Oh my god, imagine telegramming people in the 19th century, be like, skippity toilet 6-7. We're wasting public resources to send nonsensical phrases to each other. Oh god. I was like burping at the same time I'm speaking, and I have no idea if my mic caught that. I'm so sorry. Also, I don't know why, but I feel like my teeth are like clattering together every time I speak. And it's starting to make them feel sore. And I'm like, oh, that doesn't seem normal. Hi, Soul. It's been so long. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for peeking in. How are you? I hope work's treating you okay. I hope you're not having to work overtime too much. Everyone go follow Soul, who is Hanwha's hubby, and also one of my good streamer friends. Ah, 07? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, that doesn't sound good. 07 everyone. 07 for Soul in chat, please. Oh dear. Yeah. Do you guys ever have that problem where like you're speaking and then like your front teeth literally just like clack together as like when you're opening and closing like your mouth as like you're, you know, enunciating words and things like that? I don't know. It feels weird. I don't know if I'm just being like super like hyper aware of it now that like I know it's happening, or if this has always happened but like I'm only noticing it now because it feels weird. And thank you for picking in, dudes. But okay, I do want to get started on trailer reactions as soon as possible, so we're gonna go through my Star Rail daily super quick. And remind me to do my weekly bosses, chat. Remind me to do them like as soon as I get into the game. Like genuinely, I've been forgetting to do my weekly Echoes of War for like the I'm saying like for 90% of this year. My mod Yas literally like where's my English going to? It's escaping my brain. Let's just say Yas gave me the side eye when he found out that I've been slacking on my weeklies. I can remember to do my dailies, but not my weeklies. Ow, get off my cheek. Also, thank you for sacrificing your soul. Nice. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Let's get this booted up. So I'm thinking tonight we're gonna, before we react to the rest of the Amphoreus finale trailers, which probably shouldn't take too long. I'm guesstimating about an hour and a half to maybe 2 hours. Hopefully we won't like run into another lore trailer, but I have to look up a bunch of like people's identities. Oh my god, I feel like most of my reaction time like last stream was just reading through all like the Lord Ravager's lore tidbits on Hoyo Lab and then like gooning over their designs. And it's funny too because like the design that stood out most to me in that stream, like out of everything we looked up, wasn't even a Lord Ravager, it was the freaking Aeon of Veracity. I was like, it reminded me like how much effort Hoyo puts into their non-playable character designs. Like, what is it with like NPCs and actually kind of looking fire? I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, but anywho. Alright, let's switch over real quick. Random question, are you gonna vote for on the Game Awards? Probably not, because I have not played like any of the nominees this year. I have like a little... I mean, like my friends and I are kind of like discussing who might win Game of the Year, like between Silksong and Expedition 33. But like, I haven't played any of the main Game of the Year contenders. I haven't played any of the indies. I haven't played most of the other genres, so it's not for me to vote in, I think. Not unless someone pays me to like vote for them, which is gonna be very, very unlikely, so yeah. Not me admitting that I would fudge my vote if paid enough money. Haha, I'm susceptible to bribes. But for reals, like, I don't really feel comfortable voting for something I don't have any knowledge of. You mean the Expedition 33 Awards featuring Expedition 33? Bro, they have like so many nominees. But I do feel like Game of the Year might go to Silksong. There's just enough online hype that I feel like it will be Expedition 33 sweep for almost everything but Game of the Year. You know what I mean? Blueprints is a very good indie. Too bad Expedition 33 is going to win everything. Yeah, I do think it. I do think E33 will sweep everything. Oh yeah, hold on. How's the volume, guys? In game, quick volume check. Hopefully okay. With player bias, I'm glad only 10% of players' votes matters. That's true. How do they choose like the committee votes? Do they like pick people from the industry to be like, okay, you can be on the judge panel this year. Now make sure you've played all of the games before you cast your votes, okay? You guys know, like in the Oscars, like they had to remind their voters this year, hey, you should watch all of the movies before you cast your final votes. It's so hilarious too, because some Academy voters would like straight up admit in interviews, especially for like categories like Best Original Animated Feature, that they would just vote for whatever their kid like likes the best. So they wouldn't like actually watch any of the nominees be like, oh, this is like a cinematic masterpiece, or oh, this was a cinematic travesty. No, they would just be, talk to their kid and be like, oh yeah, what did you like at the theater this year? And their kid would be like, Madagascar! And then they'd vote for Madagascar, like, bro. Just because most animated films are targeted towards kids or family-friendly audiences does not mean that they are the judge. That they are the judge. What constitutes a good film? Just look like at the TikTok brain rot, guys. Are we gonna trust the TikTok generation with judging cinema? Oh my god, now that I think about it, I've set myself into a frenzy. Alright, hold on, I need to change categories. Yeah. Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail. There we go. Biggest snub was 1000% Sonic 3 movie. I don't know how that didn't make it on video game adaptation. Oh, that got snubbed? I'm surprised. What made it in then? I didn't look through the entire nominee list yet. I'm kind of behind on that. I think they have a panel of judges. I do wonder what backgrounds they come from though, like game industry creators. I feel like it's probably gonna be a mixture of like developers, maybe like some game company CEOs, the journalism industry, like game journalism. I don't know about creators specifically. Maybe if they're like notable enough, like I don't know. I don't know like what creators they'd invite to the judge panel, but like it feels a little bit too influencery. So I don't know. I don't know if I'd want influencers on my panel. It's not the same thing with like the Crunchyroll Awards where like the quote-unquote influencers are more so like just online anime critics. So like someone on Giguk on the Crunchyroll Anime Awards judge panel, for example, that kind of makes sense, not gonna lie. But for like something a bit more serious like the Game Awards, well, it's not like that super serious, but it has like slightly more prestige, and by slightly I mean like 1% more prestige. Maybe no influencers on the judge panel. The only game I want to win their own categories is Battlefield 6 multiplayer and Uma Musume, or as the announcer called it, Uma Masume for mobile games. Yeah, I'm actually surprised that no Hoyo games were nominated for best mobile game this year, but Genshin and Star Rail have kind of like been sweeping it for like the last 5 to 6 years, so I think it's probably time to like pass the torch on to some new games. But and besides, Petit Planet will come out soon, so they'll be back in the running soon enough. Devil May Cry anime, Until Dawn, The Last of Us, Minecraft movie, and Splinter Cell. I'm sorry, they nominated the Minecraft movie over Sonic 3. Did anyone genuinely like the Minecraft movie? I'm baffled. Like, how much money did it even make at the box office? Like, I remember when the trailer dropped and then everyone was like memeing and like screaming over like, oh yeah, Jack Black at the end, or does he have to be in every single movie? And then that was it. I never heard anything else after that. I'm happy to see Uma there. I actually hope it wins. Honestly, yeah, my favorite to win best mobile game would be Uma Musume as well. And I think with the big push by like big normie streamers like Lewding, and there was one other, I think Northern Lion, those two in particular, I feel like it has a good fighting chance. I don't want to see Sonic Frontier or Sonic Rumble or whatever it's called. I don't think it's the Sonic racing game because that's not mobile. Whatever Sonic game got nominated this year, I do not want to see that one. Oh my goodness, is that the best gumiho VTuber in all the lands? Hello, Ari. Hi, Vic. Gumi, Ari, Eve, how are you doing? We're about to do some HSR farming, but we're talking about the Game Awards. Did you have any favorites among the nominees, or maybe like some games that you liked that got snubbed? Let's see. So we need to do Echo of War first. And do I have enough of these mats? I have 11. Hold on a second. I need to check how many mats I need. So 9, 10, so 2, maybe another 2 here. Is Anaxa's Traces maxed out? There's like basic attack. Oh, I haven't maxed out his talent either, but okay, I have more than enough for these 2 characters. Who else needs their traces maxed? Oh, Kafka, okay. I kind of have enough of her weekly boss mats too, though. Alright, in that case, I think I'll just prioritize whichever relics I need more. So that will be... I love how they're already showing me like the new weekly boss in 3.7. Rusted Crypt of the Iron Carcass. Gee, I wonder what that could be. At least they didn't give it like a super spoilery name, but gee, I wonder who that weekly boss is supposed to be. All right. I do want more poet pieces, and I have been having a bad time in the Scholar Cavern, so I guess I'll go ahead and farm this. No, no, not the new one. Not the new one. I'll farm Aquila. Though I feel like whichever character drops, Dahlia on 3.8 and whichever 4.0 characters drop, they're probably going to be using that new weekly boss, so... Ooh boy. Even critics like the Sonic 3 movie, and that's rare for video game movies, weren't they like pretty satisfied with the Shadow's arc or something because he got properly developed? Oh wait, oh yes, that's right. Alright, let's see if I can go through the entire Aquila boss with just Peter. Just shields. Surely I won't need a restart and bring bring a healer back on my team. The fight is focused mostly on Wuthering Waves and Musume. I feel like Wuthering Waves 2.x had like a decent start, but I haven't heard anything about it past what's her name? Carthethia? The big elven goddess lady who also has a smaller form. I forgot what her name was. I haven't heard anything about Wuwa after she released. I feel like Uma might take it, personally. If it's between Wuwa and Uma Musume, I don't think Wuwa has ever gotten a win. I feel like Uma Musume is probably like my favorite to pick, my pick to win it. I can't believe Arc Raiders wasn't put as a nomination for Game of the Year. That's a joke. I was genuinely about to ask you, Arc Raiders, of all games, maybe they don't like people voting for Hoyo games to get primos, lol. I mean, it's not necessarily... I don't think it's necessarily the Game Awards not liking Hoyo games. I think there's probably a limit as to how long a mobile game can be nominated for that category. And again, Genshin and Star Rail have been around for about like... Okay, Star Rail more like 3 years, I guess, but Genshin in particular has been around for about 4 or 5 years, and I think it's about time it got phased out, unfortunately. Because every time a Hoyo game is nominated, you know it's winning anyway. But it's fine, there will be other Hoyo games in the future that get released, and they will get nominated, and then we'll see Hoyo sweep again. But I think it's a good opportunity to at least give the chance to other developers and creators to win that award. I'd argue the glazing for Expedition 33 is there for a reason. I get that it's annoying, but that's what happens when a game breaks the mold for a genre, making it show people how special a genre people call boring can be. You can't lie that turn-based combat gets a bad rap. Yes, and I heard a lot of great things about how Expedition 33 has basically like... I don't know if innovated is the right word, or revolutionized. Revolutionized seems a little too quote-unquote glazing for me. Maybe innovated, or like revitalized turn-based combat. And I haven't played it personally, but I have seen some gameplay demos online, and I'm impressed with what I've seen. I do think it deserves the hype. I'm still sad people didn't give Metaphor a chance because it has turn-based elements. See, like, Persona 5 Royal did end up winning Game of the Year at one point. So I don't think it's a matter of, like, it having turn-based combat. I think Metaphor just didn't have, like, the same, I don't know, like, brand name recognition that Persona did. But it's sad. I heard Metaphor was a really good game. You didn't hear about Gun Mommy? Who the heck is Gun Mommy Mice? Again, I don't keep up with WoW, guys. I don't play WoW. I genuinely have not heard anything about the game after Carthethia released. I only heard of WoW when it released, thought nothing of it, and only found it still existed after the nomination. Yeah, they're still in their 2.x version cycle, so they're still relatively new. Again, not saying the game isn't good, I'm sure it's great, it's just annoying. It's like when people were hyping Demon Slayer when it first came out. I mean, like, I guess I understand that to a point, but I think it's... I feel like the amount of glazing that a game or some other multimedia property gets, at least within its first year, I feel like that's appropriate. When it continues to, like, persist for like the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, that's when I feel like it starts like veering into overrated territory. For me personally. Galbrena from Wuwa, he is hot. So is Gun Mommy a woman or is it a gun mommy or a gun daddy? I'm confused here. Wuwa had many hot characters. Maybe. Maybe. I have a lot of things to say about their male character design department. Their female character design department, I guess, is fine. I think Galbrena is a girl. I see. I see. Fuck you, making I think. Listen, it's not like Meteor and I are serious Wuwa players. Oh yeah, does anyone know what round we're on in the farming? I keep forgetting that like for the weekly bosses and like other relic and material, like, you know, like the calyxes and caverns, you can do everything all at once now. You don't have to like keep clicking start me around, start me around, start me around. Hopefully this is round 3. Adjust yourself through the grapevine. Yeah, I have friends. I have one friend who still plays Wuwa. He is a big shiller for that game, but unfortunately, I just don't feel motivated to play that game. I am perfectly content with playing Star Rail and occasionally binging Genshin, and that's it. That's all I need. I have plenty of other games to play that are not open world gacha games. Okay, this is round 3. Dang it. I saw what was asked and assumed it would be one of those heavily gunner games that don't last long because they're shit. Well, here's the thing. Wuwa is made by the same company that made Punishing Grey Raven, so it clearly wasn't going to be a bad game from the get-go. However, I do not like most of their character designs, and as Meteor said, its launch patch was so bad that I genuinely don't feel I don't feel the motivation to even like skip that story and play through like the supposed alleged good stuff. With how long like the Amphoreus quests have been in Star Rail in particular, it's just like at this point there's too much to catch up on Wuwa, and considering I don't like most of the characters, it would just be futile on my part to try to push myself through a game that I am probably not going to like anyway. The early story, good lord, was it bad? It was really bad. I was streaming the 1.0 patch day 1, and I genuinely was malding live on stream. I was like, what the F is this shit? What is this writing? But yeah. Anyways, let the Wuwa players have Wuwa. I will Hoyo Max for the rest of my life. Whenever someone tells me it's bad but it has good parts, it takes away my interest completely, not gonna lie. I mean, that's phrasing on their part, because I'm gonna be real with you, you can say the same thing about almost any other gacha game. Like, the introduction to Honkai Impact's 3rd, for example, is very, bad/weak, depending on the perspective that you take. Genshin, and unfortunately even Star Rail, suffer from, like, the same issues, so... yeah, I don't know. I feel like almost every gacha game suffers from that pitfall. Alright, let's see, what do we have here? Attack... Why won't they give me... Why do they always give me effects hit rate pieces in Scholar? Bro... Alright, you know what? No, I'll cope and hope it rolls into crit. No. Why do they keep giving me flat HP and flat attack? What is this? They give me the posture check bolt. You should watch One Piece, but it gets good in episodes was 7,779,874. At that point, I would just read the manga. But you know, the reboot by Wit Studio is coming out soon, and I will watch that. Because that's so much easier to get into than like a 1,000 plus episode anime by Toei. Especially when the early animation is not that good. But yeah, no, we're sacrificing this piece too. Okay, Poet. I'm hoping for some good pieces. Because the Relic Recon event gave me some decent pieces for Triby, but they're not good enough. They are more... I need 4 speed off of Triby so that I can get her to base 95 and finally unlock that 35% crit damage from the Poet buff. But anyway, this is gonna be a no. I'm looking for HP percent and crit. Okay, we have crit damage here. I don't see an HP percent. However, Daniel, aka Daunting Inhibitor Lune, can also use Poet, so I will keep this for now. Attack percent, defense, no. Then no, and what chest do we get? HP chest. Okay, it has attack and crit damage, but at that point, you would just want a crit chest instead. Does Castoris want an HP chest, or does she want a crit chest? Where are my Castoris mains? Because if she wants HP, I'll lock. But since she's a DPS, I feel like she should want crit. But I know she's like an HP like fluctuation DPS, so. Also, thank you for the lurk bolt. Sorry, I missed that earlier. To be honest, the One Piece anime kind of got solved by the live action. It's not perfect, but more approachable because it moves at a quicker pace. Yeah, the Netflix show is also not a bad entry gateway point. It's not like one-to-one completely accurate, but like it's also directly overseen by the mangaka. So that's already a lot going in its favor compared to other live action adaptations like Death Note, for example. So for Castoris, she wants either crit or HP. Seems whichever has better substats. Okay, I guess for now I'll lock it. I don't know when I'll ever get Castoris, but if I somehow get her in the future, might be useful for her. All right. So Real watched the Netflix and liked it, but just seeing the amount of episodes the anime has, yeah, no gang thanks. I'll just watch for Steel Ball Run in the new episodes of Cinderella Grey. Yeah, I mean, like, you stick with the franchises that you want to stick to. Like, for me, I don't have the same amount of free time that I did in high school when I was binging, like, so many shonen series, like Fairy Tail, Hunter x Hunter, Fullmetal Alchemist. I forget what else I was watching back then. Avatar. The Last Airbender. Nowadays, as an adult, graduated from college, I have significantly less free time and mental energy to keep up with all that. And there's like so many other shows with shorter run times that are coming out these days. So I don't really feel the need to watch like a 500 episode anime. Then my friends are like, Gundam! 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 Oh, Gundam! And I want to cry. No offense to the Gundam fans in chat. It's gonna be tough for me to get into that franchise. If it's not like one of those AU works like Iron Blooded Orphans or Witch from Mercury, I'm likely to not pick it up. Who have you been using the Relic event on? Shriby. Because I pulled for her kind of like last minute this patch. And I did not want to have to go through the hassle of farming through Poet relics, so I decided to just like get as many good pieces as I could. So I mean, like, I've gotten some okay substats, but look, I've got a 6-speed piece here that I can't sacrifice yet because the crit is too good. The crit is too good. I've got 18.1% crit damage here. And then I have 4 speed on her boots, but guess what? It also has 16.8% crit damage. So yeah, I'm like hooked. This rope is also kind of bad. But it has a lot of crit rate, so I hang on to it. But I kind of want to synthesize another one. Actually, no, I already synthesized an ERR rope for her, so she's using that one. But like low key, I might salvage this. As an adult, okay, alright, let's go to the nursing home. Bro, what do you think I'm doing on Twitch? Do you think every VTuber on Twitch.tv is a minor in high school? Hopefully you're, I mean, like, I don't think you should be streaming at all if you're a minor, but let's be so for real here. I might have a seifuku, but I am no high schooler. Alright. Yeah, this is basically what I've got for her so far. And her build is decent. I would like to get her crit rate back up to 58% because I think that's her minimum break points. I used to have her at like 60, but I kind of sacrificed one of the relic recon relics for a different one because I was like, she has too much speed. She has way too much speed. So I got her at least down to 99 instead of like 104, but that came at a cost of like a 5 crit rate. So hopefully we'll get it back up. Social media can mash up your brain when you're that young, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of big names in the VTuber sphere, they've been creating content since they were, like, in middle school, and that's, like, amazing. But still, the internet is, like, a pretty dangerous place, so... I feel like if you're making videos, that's, like, more manageable, I guess. But if you're live streaming, that's something else entirely. But yeah, I think I will probably use the rest of my Trailblaze power to either farm some recluse pieces because I'm trying to get a new set for Avon and get him back up to 4,000 defense. And maybe I'll get some better pieces for Peter along the way, but Peter's build is pretty good at this point, so there's nothing else I gotta do for him. But yeah, Avon needs recluse pieces. I could also go back to the Scholar Cavern and try to get some good pieces for Anaxa, but right now I'm running him on 4-piece Captain. I'm running him on 4-piece Captain because they just have like the better crit stats for him, and he's doing okay. It was actually like outranking his Copium 4-piece Scholar set I had on him originally, so you know, you take what you can get. But yeah, I think, let's see, how much Triplets power do I have right now? I have 212, so let's put like half. Let's do 50 recluse and 50 scholar, I guess. So that would be 210 divided by 2 is 155-ish. 155-ish. 150-ish. I can also do the planar ornament double drop, but I'm kind of like debating. But I do have 8 immersifiers, so maybe it might be worth it. I may have to go. College Wi-Fi is having a stroke. Yeah, no problem, dudes. I hope your Wi-Fi stabilizes. Okay, anyways, but before that, let's do Recluse. So I guess about 4 rounds of this should be okay. Let's get Final back on here.
무명객의 목숨 건 희생.
But yeah, I've been pretty bad about logging into Star Elf over like the last couple of days, so I've built up quite a lot of reserve Trailblaze power. Oh. Stretch time. Okay. But yeah, I feel like these days, like, I think the fall anime season has been like so weak. I'm literally only watching 2 shows from the fall seasonal lineup this year. So I've been like, I've been binging other shows instead, like Downton Abbey. Like, I finally made myself watch a live action TV show, except it was a show from my childhood years ago. It's not even like, if I were to rank it among like all the other shows I've seen, I wouldn't rate Downton Abbey as my favorite, but it's fun. I like the witty grandmother and Violet, grandmother Violet. She has a lot of funny one-liners, so like to be honest, I was kind of watching the show mostly for her. Because after season 3, it kind of starts slowly going downhill. And then the movies are really bad. Like, they released 3 movies after the show ended. The first 2 are horrible. The third one is okay, but it references plot points from the first 2 films, so unfortunately the whole thing is canon. But yeah, I feel like when the anime seasons continue to be weak, I'll probably like pick up one live action show at random that I've been meaning to like start or rewatch. I think that might be the move for me, just to like clear my backlog a bit and diversify my watching history. What are you guys watching these days? What is it, anime or dramas or whatever? What are you guys up to? Oh wait, hold on a minute. Speed and double crit. Wait a minute. Speed and double crit? Wait, is that... Huh? World remaking deliver... Wait, this is the set that Cyrene uses, right? Oh my god. I don't know if she even wants crit damage though. I've forgotten what stats Cyrene wants, but okay. That's a pretty good piece, I'm not gonna lie. Holy shit. Alright, we've got attack and crit rate. I'll lock it for crit rate. Crit damage? Just in case. I don't know too much. I haven't like looked up a lot of things about the Deliverer set and the new RMC kit. I know they got an enhanced basic attack, and I'm not really planning to pull for Cyrene. I don't know. I could maybe cave like close to her banner ending, because I know she's good for Anaxa, and like I guess she'd like be useful in the Phynon team, though I would rather prioritize E2 Phynon over Cyrene. But yeah. Honestly, like, to be honest, like, my current plans are, like, I might get Mide, but I think I lost the 50-50 on Triby's banner to, I think it was E2, E3 Himiko. So I'm kind of, like, I'm debating whether it's worth, like, risking another 50-50 again on either Cyrene or Mide, or just wait until, like, 4.0 comes out. Because I'll also be skipping Dahlia on 3.8. I don't know, what are y'all's pull plans for 3.8? Are you guys planning to pull for Dahlia? I know she like debuted in that, was it the trailer about the Grand Duke, why did I freaking forget the name? The Inferno Duke. The Inferno Duke, when Acheron nuked him off screen, and then they showed like the Inferno gang, and that was like, everyone was like gooning over everyone was gooning over Dahlia. I think they like called her Constance back then, but I'm hoping for like the Not Ilya character design to drop soon. I really liked her. Let's see, attack percent, good for Recluse. Okay, there we go. Defense. That's what I need more of. Like, I genuinely need just like 2 more defense rolls and my relics, and eventually we'll be back at 4 key. No. And this is an ugly defense chest chat. Look at this. Flat HP, flat attack, flat defense. And then HP percent broke. I mean, I know defense... Ava doesn't really want any, like, stats other than, like, defense and maybe some crit damage for his ult, but even then... Even HP percent would be better than flat attack, bro. Oh well. Okay. I actually ended up using a lot more Trailblaze power than I thought I would. Okay. I'll use the last... I'll dip into my reserve Trailblaze power, I think. And then I'll farm maybe Scholar a couple of times. Alright, all my dailies are completed. Nice! Got my 80 Jades. Or should I farm Captain instead? Low-key, like, I feel like my Phynon DPS build could use some work. Because right now, like, I haven't been using Phynon as much because I gave all his Captain pieces to Anaxa. And ironically, me, the fine-on main, has suddenly turned into a Naxo main. Oh god. I mean, like... I kind of do still want to build Hyperspeed Sunday. I don't have enough speed. I don't have enough speed pieces to get him there yet. So I don't mind continuing to farm or deal, but... What do you think, chat? Captain or Scholar? Kind of did like 4 roles in Recluse already, which is kind of overkill now that I think about it. I must have miscalculated. Let's do... Actually, let me... What ordeal pieces do I have at the moment? Oh god, I have a lot. Oh god, I have a lot. Okay, maybe I should give Ordeal a rest until I can salvage some of those pieces. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, we'll farm Captain instead. I'll make an executive decision. And then I'll do another 4 runs of that.
카이사르님, 당신의 명.
I wish Sorrel had that Genshin update where you can see the 4th hidden stat. Yeah, that was pretty nice for Genshin, I'm not gonna lie. Ow. Thank you for the hydration check, random. I genuinely have been forgetting to drink water the last 20 minutes, so that came at a good time. I got E6 Cyrene. Ooh, congratulations! Congratulations, I hope you profit. You have a lot of Trisoceres then? Like, who are you planning to use her with? Because she buffs a lot of characters. Well, some buffs are not as significant as others, but the fact still remains, she buffs a lot of characters, at least the Trisoceres. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier on stream, but I'm debating if I want to get E0 Cyrene just for Naxa, because if I get her for Finon, it's not going to be that great, because E2 Finon would basically buff his damage a lot more compared to just E0 S0 Cyrene. I'm not planning to get her signature light cone, so I have to weigh my options carefully. Premium Remembrance Team, Castories, Hyacinth Evernight. Ooh, nice. That is her best team after all. Honestly, her E6 compared to E2 doesn't seem like that much of a buff. I mean, yeah, I feel like Hoyo's trying to sell E2 as like the new minimum to pull these days. Like, it used to be just like E0, S0. Then they started pushing E1, S... Sorry, no, E0, S0, no. E0, S1. And then they started pushing E1, S1. And now I think the new... the new ideal is E2 and optional S1. So yeah, I guess if that's like their new sales tactic, then E6 probably won't be like as significant. Unless you're a whale, but if you're a whale, then you're going all the way to E6 anyway, so... Alright, what do we have here? HP percent, yes. Attack, crit rate, effect res. Oh wait, this is a 2-piece speed set. On second thought, I think I'll keep these. Second thought, just in case. I keep forgetting that Warrior Goddess has a 2-piece speed buff. So I need to keep some of these pieces just in case I go 2-piece on other characters. Alright, EHR. Double crit on an EHR chest? Alright, well... it's weird enough that I'll lock it just for... just for being EHR, but double crit? I don't know of a single EHR character that wants crit. Not even Xiaocho or Kafka. Alright, attack, defense. I don't see any crits, so I won't lock. Where are my crit pieces? Defense, HP, crit damage, erg. And defense. Drat. I'm in a situation. I got to pick her E2 and S1 for Acheron. I've seen the parties and I want to try it so bad. Damn, I would not have thought about Cyrene and Acheron synergy together. Like, what do the gameplay vids look like? Like, I'm just personally worried because basically Cyrene's entire kit is focused around the crisis heirs so much that I feel like she won't have much value once they're all like power crept, you know what I mean? Also, there is an ad break coming in about a little less than 30 seconds, so just a heads up guys, we do run ads every hour so that we can disable pre-rolls for both incoming viewers and current viewers. So thank you for your understanding and patience in advance. The crazy benefit is that when she buffs a team member, it gives Acheron a stat thanks to the light cone. Oh, so that's where that one comes into play. I see. I would not recommend it for a normal Acheron player. I'm just gonna say, yeah, you probably like E6. Did you S5 E6 S5 Acheron? I forget. But you are very heavily invested in her, so at that point, like, anything goes for you. For me, I'm E0 S0. My Acheron team, it gets resurrected when my final team is not doing great. No S5. Okay, I see. But yeah, still, that's crazy. I did not think that Cyrene would be good for a Nihility team at all. Oh my god, is this the power of remembrance? The power of remembrance is its ability to take any path shape. Literally thought it was a glitch when I first saw it. You think that made it to like the devs while Cyrene was in beta, and then they saw that and they were like, eh, well, who cares? Because they have so many other DPSs that are already like power creeping Acheron, so like, what's a big deal for one stack at that point? Oh man, that's crazy. I won't lie. That's super insane. Like, she's not even on the same path. Okay, but to be fair, Gallagher is not on Nihility either, but he does debuff. What does Irene's Lycombe do? Now I'm curious. Let's see. Increases the wearer's speed by 18%. When the member spirit uses skill on one ally, gains blink, which increases damage taken by all enemies by 10%. Oh, okay, that's the debuff. I see. Then when the wearer's member spirit uses member spirit skill on an enemy, gains burst, which increases crit damage of all allies by 16%. Okay, so if you use it on an ally, you get an enemy debuff. If you use it on an enemy, then you get an ally buff. I see. Oh yeah, thank you for peeking in, Sam. Hello, Gumiho Eve. How are you? Hope you're doing well. We are in the middle of ads, so if you can't hear me right now, then like I'm very sorry. Okay, I think I'll hold off on the planar ornament farming for tonight. I think, let me see, how long does the event last? Yeah, we've got 12 more days. I'll start this on Saturday because I plan to start the Amphoreus finale on Saturday, like the quest. So I think that will probably be my farming for that stream. Gumiho Eve, how are you, Ari? I'm doing good. I'm still looking a little bit of a food coma from dinner because I had a lot of nice Korean yangnyeom chicken, but excited for stream tonight. Oh, I will admit, I think after stream I'll be passing out. I'll probably be passing out after stream. Are you able to eat normally again? Yeah, I'm able to eat mostly normally. I still have to be careful with like some crunchy foods, and I'm avoiding like the foods with like tiny like bits or seeds like strawberries or broccoli, but like outside of that I'm eating normally, thankfully. I just need to be diligent about brushing my teeth and irrigating with my syringe, and it's all good. Thankfully. I'm so glad I can eat like a regular civilized human being again. That's great to hear. Yeah, it's like You would not believe how demoralizing it is to have your diet limited in such, like, texture and consistency. Like, I thought it wouldn't be that bad. And then, like, the longer time went on, the more frustrated I felt. But yeah, thankfully, it's pretty much all back to normal now. Yippee! And I need to go heal my team real quick. That's such a mood. Yep. But I'm glad those days are over. For the most part. Alright. Well, chat, we have some trailers to react to tonight. And I gotta record again. Okay, let me see how long the trailers are gonna take. Let me pull up my playlist. Because I know we only watched 2 last stream. So we have about, okay, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5.5 minutes, approximately 8 minutes. So then 13, 15, 19, 21, 25, 27, and so yeah, about half an hour-ish of trailers to go through. So unless they start spouting more lore bits at me that I need to look up later because it got referenced in a game mode or trailer that I forgot, then I think we should probably finish stream not too late, which is good. Because I would like my voice not to disappear before the end of recording. Big react pog. Yeah, it's time to clear the backlog once and for all. I want to be caught up on everything possible so that I'm prepared for the quest, the 3.7 quest. Because I know there are things going on in the background. At least, like, in the greater cosmos outside of Amphoreus. And I do want to watch all the character trailers, so even if they don't reveal lore, it'll be nice to have watched them, you know? Because, like, I was behind in the story for so long that I genuinely couldn't watch anything. I couldn't watch the special programs, I couldn't watch the version trailers, God forbid the character trailers. Because they would all reference past plot points that I hadn't caught up to yet. But now I am fully caught up, and now I can freely watch everything that I want, for the most part. Actually, in my YouTube algorithm, they keep pushing like this one video of this opera singer who reacts to a lot of video game music, Marco Meeple. You might have heard of him, but he reacted to the new weekly boss fight OST, and the thumbnail is kind of spoilery, and I'm just like, damn, why did my uncle do this to me? I would have clicked not interested to like hide the thumbnail, but unfortunately I do like his videos, so I don't want to alter the algorithm in that way, but it's just frustrating. I keep getting his vids too. Yeah, he does react to a lot of Hoyo stuff. I don't think he streams Hoyo games anymore, but he still reacts to their OSTs, especially when there's opera involved, which is pretty nice. I know, right? I hate when it's in the thumbnail. Yeah, I mean, like, at one point I get it. You want something, like, eye-catching to attract, like, the player base, and you assume, like, oh, yes, everyone's, like, played the game by now. But for me, who's behind, oh, that was bad. That was really, really, really bad. It was also a VA for a Genshin event, which was kind of cute. Oh, really? That's so cool. Love that for him. Do we know what character he voiced? Like, was it a cameo, or did he get, like, more than, like, a few lines? But yeah, that's so cool. Okay. Alright, I do want to do, like, a quick sound check again real quick before I start recording, so chat, just let me know how the audio is. I'm using literally the same trailer as last time for the most part.
Active criminal has been arrested. She'll be charged with
how's the volume, guys?
theft,
Do I need to turn it down or turn it up?
Take her
Do 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 do. How is Cypher's volume, guys? I think I don't have two sources playing at the same time, so it should be fine. Nothing changed from last stream. I think it sounds okay. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. I don't want the audio to be too quiet for copyright purposes, but I don't want it to be like, I don't want it to destroy anyone's eardrums either. He was like a music dude named Dvorak. Oh, Dvorak! I remember that dude. He was nice. Wasn't he the NPC that came around the Ito rhythm game event? Sounds really familiar. Maybe a smidge lower? Okay. I'll put it like here, I guess. Hopefully that'll do it. Okay. The last trailer we left off on was the Flying On trailer. So the next one we need to watch is The Moment Among the Stars, which is only a minute long, so there probably won't be much to say about it, but he was in that event too. Yeah, I think Dvorak has appeared with almost every rhythm game event, but I don't remember where else he appeared. I just remember the Ito one, but I'm pretty sure he had like at least 2 appearances. Okay, I'm gonna mute Star Rail real quick on my end. Okay. All right, let's start recording. Yeah, it's unfortunate that I need to record on a Tuesday night. Because not a lot of my Star Rail audiences here on Tuesdays, but I gotta get everything done with for the YouTube upload this week, so tonight it is. Okay, let's get some more water then. Reaction time, baby! Yippee! Alright, everyone, say hi to YouTube again! I don't know if this part's gonna make it into the final video, but say hi anyway. Okay, hello YouTube again, and welcome back. We are about to start recording part 2 of the rest of my reactions to the Amphoreus trailers of Honkai Star Rail. We only got to watch 2 trailers last stream at the time of this recording, so we're gonna zip through basically everything else tonight. We went through Finance trailers, so basically, not really the Finance trailers. Oh my god.
Harrison One Love.
Nardo! Thank you for the 2 months! Oh my god, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And of course, all your support goes directly to my Gumiho, and we're raising funds for a new budget gaming PC for dual streaming. So thank you so much. Also, hi, Firo McNoski. Glad to see you here. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Fire McNoski or Fire McNoski? I don't know. Anyways, where was I? My YouTube spiel? Oh, yes. So, as of last stream, we have reacted to the Myriad Celestia trailer and the Finon trailer. So the Finon trailer was filled with lots of angsty goodness, but the Myriad Celestia trailer for 3.4 was also really interesting because we got introduced to all of the Lord Ravagers of Destruction, and it was really cool to read up on their lore, see their designs, find out which Ravager is targeting which path. Personally, I think my favorite Lord Ravager is Zephyro because bro has a 10-pack, and yeah, I can't say too much about that. But also like his potential ties to Acheron, considering that he is wandering on the Nihility path or targeting the Nihility path as a self-annihilator, that's just too much juicy lore to pass up on. But yeah, we're gonna resume reactions tonight, starting with The Moment Among the Stars, The Destiny of Each New Dawn trailer, which I saw Finon in the thumbnail, so I guess that's related to him, but I don't know anything else about it. So here we go. We're gonna start reacting in a few seconds. Again, chat, if the volume is too loud or too quiet, just let me know and I'll adjust it as necessary. But yeah, let's start in 3, 2, 1. I just need this thing to go away. That was ill-timed. Now. Oh my god, the golden blood? I don't know if this has captions.
This cruel flame chase journey has made me abandon my fantasies. The future is not a paradise with a gentle west wind.
Oh my god. This was not in the quest. I think this is a different animated short completely. Reader! So is this showing like his disillusion with his original ideal of a hero? Oh my god, the Sakuga is so good though! Okay, there's one thing I can trust Toyo Animation to do as anime combat really fluidly. Oh my god, his transformation! Into Kaslana! God, he looks so cool. Chat, that's my Crisis Air, that's my deliver. That was it? Holy shit. I mean, I knew it was gonna be only a minute, but that felt so short. I wonder if it's one of the previous loops. Yeah, considering like, there was a moment where he said in the beginning, where is it? I think it was around here.
This cruel flame chase journey.
He says, this cruel flame chase journey has made me abandon my fantasies. So like, I feel like at the beginning, you know, when he and Cyrene start this journey of like looping back in time to like stop Iron Tomb and save their friends, like that was their fantasy. Save the world, save their people, save their friends. And then at least like 10 to 100 loops later is when Finon finally has to like face the reality, like, okay, I can't go through this without like killing my friends, the Chrysosairs, and that's where his fantasies start unraveling, right? So yeah, I do think this is during one of his loops. Not the first ones, but like in the middle. But wow, that was some really nice animation. I wish it were longer. I'm surprised they didn't show this in like the animated short, but I guess for the animated short, they wanted to focus more so on his battle with Nanook, which is fair. But like, I think, how long was Castorese's animated short? I think she also had like 2 different like CGs in her quest. She had her animated short, and I think she had a separate like kind of like lore style trailer to go along with it. So I feel like this could have been like implemented into the 3.4 quest as well, but with how short it is, it kind of would have felt a bit, how do I say it? It might have disrupted the flow a little bit. So I understand why I didn't make it in, but it's so cool. Finon, my goat, bro. Finon, our goat. He might be my favorite Chrysos heir, and he might be one of my husbandos, but Finon is for the people. He is our deliverer, our goat, and I said what I said. None of this trailblazer deliverer nonsense. Okay, well, we have another short trailer to go through, and it's speaking of the devil, it's the... Sorry, I'm literally skipping, I'm tripping over my words. It's the Deliver trailer titled Trailblazer, with Cyrene very conveniently in the thumbnail. So we're gonna watch that too. Apparently no captions. Oh, they're showing each Chrysosaur. The Ember Knight. You know, I feel like one of these days, Star Rail should just like lean more into like its horror game roots. Like, you know how Genshin has like some dark quests and they kind of like lean a bit more into the creepy aspect of it? Star Rail should do that too. I feel like it's a missed opportunity with Hoyo because they're targeting like the family-friendly to like young adult audience. But I feel like they could do so much with it. Oh my god, Peter Danang! Oh, Herd is there too. I wasn't expecting to catch a glimpse of her because she's not a Chrysosaur. Why are they locking hands? Chat? Why is my waifu locking hands at the cringe male trailblazer? I'm just kidding, but like, bro. It's really cool to see them glitching through like each loop with like the different Chrysosaurs. That's generally really nice. Oh, that drop! Oh my god, this is really sick! I love how the later Chrysosairs like Donung Peter, Evernight, and Pestilence and Surge are also getting their screen time. And of course, Cyrene solo guest starring, of course. I see. I see. So, chat, I have a question. When this first came out, how did you feel about it? Oh shoot, it's about to start a different video. Because I remember around the time this video came out, it was like before 3.5 debuted, and I think this was everyone's first official look at Cyrene's playable form, because at that point, she had only been presented as like a teenage NPC. But then with this trailer, everyone and their mother was like, Elysia, Elysia, Elysia. So like, when this video came out, like, and you saw that design, what was your reaction? Like, what were you thinking? I love this as like an action movie trailer. Yeah, like you know, like it almost feels like a Honkai Star Rail edition of like an Avengers trailer. You know what I mean? Like if generally, I feel like Amphoreus is the closest thing we've had to like an Avengers Initiative storyline in spirit. Not like there's nothing remotely similar plot-wise. It's just like, oh yes, gather a team of heroes. We're about to go fight the big bad. I mean, like if you think about it, Ultron and Artum could have like some similarities, you know, they're both like robo artificial intelligence supervillains, I guess. So I guess it makes sense in that regard. It was like, oh, it's like a trailer for the second half, not for that version. Yeah, like it starts off with like a nice retrospective in the first 5 versions versus 3.0 to 3.4, and then you see like the new characters come in with Pestilence and Serja, and then like that extended look at everyone, you're like, oh wait, that's March 7th. Wait, what's March 7th doing here? Why does she have red eyes? And then you're like, oh shit, it's a tease for second half. So yeah, I do think it was a nice way to like start gaining hype for the second half of the Amphoreus story after like they concluded Finon's arc. Man. I love older Cyrene. I like Elysia and Honkai Impact 3rd, but she was never one of my waifus, so I see Cyrene on her own merits, and I think the design looks great. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not a bad design. It's just like, why the wedding dress? I had one of my streamer friends, and they weren't really like fond of Cyrene's new design because they were so attached to the older design. They thought she looks perfect. They wanted to play her in that form, and then when she got her new adult form, they were like, why? Which I understood. I feel like when they revealed that, they were definitely banking on like capitalizing off of Elysia's big fan base in Honkai Impact 3rd. I think that's who they were trying to attract to the game at that point. But yeah, I've made my critiques on Cyrene, like her arc and her design in previous streams. So I won't like go on too much about that, but I won't deny that was a pretty hype trailer. Big W move by Hoyo marketing team. Okay. Yeah, I don't have too much to say about this trailer. Again, it's a nice look at Trailblazer fighting alongside the original Chrysosairs in the first loop that we entered. And now we're looking forward to their future fights with the other Chrysosairs that do not include Finon, as we begin to face off against Iron Tomb. So yeah, it was a really nice look. And that's all I have to say about it. And we're gonna move on to the next trailer. Yeah, like, I get the whole wedding dress thing, like, let's call a spade, we know what it's there for, but I do think she's more than waifu / parasocial bait. I agree to an extent, but I also just really dislike the... how should I put it? Like, when Castaways first debuted, like, it was clear that they were leaning into the more girlfriend experience, like, kind of fan service, like they did with Firefly. Also made a bit more explicit with, like, the ring that she gave us. So it felt like a testing ground for Cyrene, and I know like Elysia's whole shtick was basically like quote-unquote marrying humanity, and they're trying to replicate that with Cyrene. I just don't feel like it had to be repeated in this arc. I kind of wish that her design reflected more like Amphoreus design elements rather than just like, okay, she's humanity's wife. We get it. Yeah, similar things happen with Firefly and Castries. Yeah, pretty much. But I don't want to like retread that ground for like the 50th time in a row. But yeah, I have my thoughts on Cyrene. I will make a final conclusion when I play the quest, the 3.7 quest this Saturday at 7 p.m. EST. So you guys should come out for that. But yeah, the next trailer to react to is the Hisselin's character trailer. And I actually really like Hisselin's. I'm biased towards Danheng, permansor, terrae, aka Peter, of course, because he's my favorite male character. And not just male character, but favorite character, period, in Star Rail. But if I had to exclude him out of like the new Crisis heirs we're introduced to, Hisselin's is definitely my favorite. I'm sad I wasn't able to collect her when her banner first came around because I lost the 50-50. I lost the 50-50 to E1 Bailu, which is fine. Bailu's my daughter. I'm happy for my Eidolons, but I have had to save my guarantee for Serja. So hopefully I can get her on rerun. But yeah, I'm excited to see what her character trailer was like. Let's watch it. Daughter of the Sea. I'm expecting a lot of underwater elements. There we go. Big whale.
Of the ocean lived a sea siren princess who loved to sing.
Her singing was so beautiful in the 3.5 quest as well. I kind of wish we got more of it. Oh my god, is that Shribby?
As expected, the unexpected
This is
happened to her.
oddly happy. Like,
The princess, however,
okay, I know we didn't know much about her
unfazed.
backstory
It is
before the
what it
patch,
is.
but
Time to dance.
this is very idyllic. I was not expecting that. Oh, look at her. That's an
Not all
ethereal
surprises
pose.
are bad ones.
That's an ethereal splash art.
Such as a magical encounter.
They're Disney
Why do they
princessing
want
her,
people
guys.
in the flesh?
Hisselin's is a Disney
There's
princess.
interesting stuff everywhere.
What do you mean you don't eat seafood?
There are cats who steal.
Down with you. Rhodas haven't even had sushi or sashimi. That's a travesty.
The news
Oh,
of
yeah.
the sea siren princess making a ruckus in the market spread in the city.
Who's calling her a demon? I'm not okay with that. Bring them over here. I'll give them gumiho justice.
I'll take action.
An escape
Let's
is
go,
unavoidable.
Serja taking one for the team.
Human pursuers finally exiled the two and drove them into the
Oh wait,
deep
no,
sea.
oh, wait. Serja?
But the
Serja
sea
exiled
also harbors
Hisselins?
evil.
Alright, I'm not following the story anymore. That seems out of character for our
The sea siren
for our resident
princess
dictator.
made a decision. Alone, she sank into the depths of the sea.
That's a really beautiful vocalization right there.
Once upon a time, in the frigid depths of the ocean, lived a sea siren princess who no longer sang.
Aww.
She had never seen land, but day after day, she painted visions in her dreams of an encounter 1,000 years from now.
Ah, I see. The trailer makes a bit more sense this time. I mean, granted, I have the benefit of looking in hindsight because I've already played through the 3.5 quests, but yeah, it looks like she was dreaming about a time when she could join the folks on land and have her own feast alongside them and have her happily ever after. Man, the 3.5 story, like, the pacing was, like, weird, but Serja and Hisselin's origin story and, like, their eventual fates, it's so tragic, man. I know Amphoreus is literally, like, tragedy personified, and it's a Honkai game, but I don't know. These two, like, you know, like, okay, not to veer to ship territory, but you know, like, Maide and Finon are a really popular, like, BL ship, right? In Honkai Star Rail, and they reflect, like, the trope of doomed yaoi. Now with Hisselin's and Serja, we have doomed Yuri, and I'm just like, why, ho-yo? do you really like tragic same-sex couples, same-sex ships in your games? Because, oh god, this hurts a lot. But yeah, that was a really cute trailer. I'm glad we got to see like some bit of idyllic happiness, even though it was like false for Hislan's. And then obviously we have the return to reality at the end, because that was during her slumber before she eventually reached the land and met Serja and company and all that. But yeah, that was a nice trailer. What did you guys think of it? I mean, like, you guys have probably already seen most of these trailers by now. This is just me catching up, but like, did you guys have any thoughts when watching the Hislan's trailer? Anything that jumped out at you? I won't lie, I was shocked when I saw the Tribute Rocket. I was like, okay, this is gonna be a nice little trailer about Hislan's like lore, like her angsty backstory with like the Sea Siren Queen and her battling the Dark Tide, and then I saw Tribute's Rocket, like, excuse me? Oh man, I'm surprised they chose like a bit more of like a happy tone for the trailer, but it's nice. It's nice. This makes me wonder what kind of like Serja's trailer might look like, because she's the big dictator, but she also has such a tragic fate, and I wonder if they might hint at that in the end too. Let's see. It is up next. Serja trailer, step onto the board. Might as well go ahead and compare it. Oh god, why did it load instantly? Also, have you guys gotten like the new YouTube UI update? Like, how do you feel about this kind of like gradient look of, you know, the most replayed like line graph here? I'm kind of like, I think it looks cool, but at the same time, like, I don't know if it's just me being attached to the old UI and how simple it was, like just a solid translucent gray background, and here it's more like a kind of like a slightly tinted color gradient. I think they're kind of like trying to play off the ambient lighting and apply it to this UI as well, but I don't know. What do you guys think of it? It's messed up that Hoyo can only show these characters having a good time in the animated shorts and not in-game. Bro. Like I said, Hoyo is addicted to tragedy and angst. They don't know anything else. I mean, they have had their happy moments to an extent in-game, but yes, it's not quite at the level of fanfiction tier, you know, like fanfiction level happy moments. I kind of wish we got more like, I don't know, in-character happy slice of life moments. I feel like those would have been nice. Like, show the characters like interacting with each other and their daily lives. A la the My Day and Fight on Bad scene. Like that kind of style of comedy and wholesomeness. Well, that particular scene wasn't really wholesomeness, but I mean, like, you guys know what I mean. That kind of style of like comedy and lightheartedness. Include more scenes of that than scenes of them standing around and talking. I think that would have been cool. But yeah, anyway, let's watch Serja's trailer, because my voice is starting to crack already. And that's not good. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, now. Ooh. That's some tight editing already. Alright, right out the gate is a very serious tone.
And then fades away. No one can control destiny.
I beg to differ. I'm the trailblazer and I defy fate. I follow my own path. I blaze my own path. Oh my god.
Only lies.
She became a titan. Attack on Titan. Attack on Serja. Wait, hold up. Wait, this strap mate is low-key kind of sick. Hold up.
Fate? Just some fun on the chess.
Wait, Hoyo mix? You guys might be cooking something, I won't lie. The chessboard is very pretty, but I'm liking the music a lot more.
And oaths and friendship begin to rust.
Shut up, Lygus. Shut up.
Foolish question.
They're gonna have their happy ending. F you!
Even
F you!
bones turn to dust. And the path you came from falls to ruin.
Ah, yes. An epic war on the chessboard. It almost reminds me of Genshin and that one chess weekly boss.
And doubts of the past.
Wait, was that like a dark face silhouettes of Siren. It was! That was her shadow!
How can one who doubts herself ever hope to rule others?
The scepter being driven through her chest is a really good visual touch.
Only look backward.
Whoa. Whoa, what is that? Transformation? Also, his was in the palm of her... Okay. oh, it's not over. I'll wait until it's over. There it is. The core flame symbol of... what was it? Talenton? Anyways, the symbol of law. Okay. I don't know why, but every time I see this whale... this exact whale, right? You guys remember the narwhal boss in Genshin? I think it's the Fontaine one. Where they fight the whale with Nuvolette. And every single time I see the whale in Hislin's ult, I think they are one and the same. I might have mentioned this like in a previous stream, but it's like... like, what is certain Loki's pet doing? And Amphoreus, hello? Maybe he has a secret alliance with Legus or something. Hi Proximite, welcome in. Eve. We're currently reacting to all the Honkai Star Rail Amphoreus trailers I haven't seen yet, and we're watching Sarajas right now. Just give us a crumb of happiness before making shit fucked. See, Fyra, we only got like 5 minutes of that in 3.0 before everything went to pieces. You should know the drill. You should know the drill. We only get 5 minutes of canonical happiness before the world has to end again. But yeah, that was a pretty good trailer. There's a lot of symbolism I probably missed because I was too busy geeking out over the OST. Let me see. I want to kind of like rewatch, kind of like scams. I'm tripping over my words again. I want to skim through again. Let's see. I do wonder if someone has like watched this entire trailer, paid close attention to like the moves, like the pieces that Saraja and Lycos respectively moved and took and etc. I wonder if we could like I wonder if we could actually like track like a play-by-play game and figure out who checkmate whom. That would have been cool. I mean, it would obviously have been Saraja. But you know, just as a matter of like geeking out over chess, I think that would have been nice to see. Like, oh, I moved my bishop to 2b. That sort of play-by-play. Yeah, okay, so I missed that. Right here, she has Hessilin's forged as a chess piece, and then she drops it. I wonder if that was supposed to be her queen piece. It kind of looks similar. Like, if you look really hard, if you squint, why does her hand keep covering it? I can't get a still frame, but like, when you consider the role that Hessilin's played in Saraja's operations and war efforts, I feel like it makes sense for Hessilin's to be the queen, right? Like, Saraja is the king, obviously, as the imperator, and Hessilin's is her right-hand man. She's more of an assassin, but like, isn't that like, when you think about it, the queen can move in any direction. That gives them so much freedom. Kind of like an assassin, so they can like sneak up on you, then like bam, take you out. I think it makes sense, personally. But I'm interested in like that one scene where her shadow attacks her. I'm not sure where she first appears. Yeah, we have Saraja and Lycos dueling here. Oh yeah, right there. Even if you must fight yourself. Alright, so we have her shadow right there with like the really creepy, eerie crown. Even if you must fight yourself. Oh, I think this probably reflects then At first I was wondering, like, why is Serja fighting her shadow? It's not like she necessarily has like a big war with herself. And then I remembered, like, in the quest, or not even like in the quest, we know Serja, she wants to conquer the universe. That's like her role as the Imperator. Like, she conquered Okama, she conquered Amphoreus, she's its sole ruler, she wants to extend her dominion beyond the starry skies. And that's like her main goal. And that's what Lycus is trying to, like, you know, lure her into doing so that he can resurrect Iron Tomb. But after she learns of his plans, and then especially when we bring Hysolence into the picture, and she knows Hysolence's dreams of having her own feast with her friends, and etc, etc. And I feel like the fight that's supposed to be like reflected here, when she's like fighting with herself, like she's literally warring with her imperial instincts to be like, okay, no, I'm going to sacrifice myself, I'm gonna make the ultimate play, and I'm gonna make sure that Hysolence and company can guarantee their own victory. They can explore the cosmos without conquering it in my stead. I think that's probably what that's supposed to show here. But yeah, this is a really nice visual way to display, especially with the chessboard motif. It's a little bit on the nose, but I think for all intents and purposes it works.
You must fight yourself.
I don't know if there's anything else I missed here. We have her crown shattered there, and then she has all the spears and her own scepter impaling her. Hi Irv, welcome in, thank you for peeking in, hope you're doing well. Boopies, gimme girl, boopies, back to you, Irv. How are you doing? How's your night going? We're reacting to some Star Rail trailers right now. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything like visually like symbolic or like allegorical about this. I think it's just when you consider that Hysolence is allegedly the one who thrust the thing into her chest. This is quite something to look back on and reflect on. I see pretty Honkai. Yes, you see the short queen here. Hysolence might be one of my favorite Chrysosers in this arc, but I kind of have a slight emotional attachment to Serja because we're both petite. And in the quest, this isn't really spoilers, but Serja is like, who called me short? I'll have off with their head, essentially. And I was like, same girl, same. The short queen is the one at the bottom right. I don't know. I don't have a crown, so I think you must be confused with the woman in the center here. I think you might need to polish your glasses a little bit, Irv. JK, maybe you don't wear glasses. You might want to recheck your contacts prescription. Nope, I'm pretty sure. But I'm not wearing the crown, so I can't be the queen. I have no glasses. I have LASIK. Lucky you. One of my friends got LASIK too, but he went all the way to Korea to do it, and I was like, I don't think I want to go through that. I know it's cheaper in Korea, but I'm just like, at that point, like, why do it at all? I'll just get contacts. But yeah, I think that's basically all I have to say about this trailer. Really good. This is probably one of my favorite ones to date. Very epic. OST is amazing, and it's very, very hype. I'm running out of words to say. But I really like the symbolic chess fight between her and Lycus, so that was a really creative concept to explore in a character trailer. How many trailers are there even? So for Honkai Star Rail, each playable character has their own character trailer. So in each version, there's about like, let me think, at least 12. So there are 12 character trailers in total. Then sometimes there are Myriad Celestia lore trailers. Those tend to pop up like every 1 to 5 patches. It ultimately depends on the devs. Then there's like the version trailers, and then there's Keeping Up with Star Rail, which is basically, it's technically a trailer, but it's more so an introduction to a character's kit and playstyle, so I don't really count those. And then there are animated shorts, but those usually they're usually implemented into the in-game quests themselves, so I don't watch them. but there's also some one-off trailers. Like, for example, this Golden Epic trailer or this Amphoreus Countdown, and they're kind of like canonical trailers, so you have to watch them, but they're not necessarily a regular thing. So many my ADHD brain hates, and that's why I have my handy-dandy playlist to help me get through this. I don't have like too many to react to be honest. Like, we're about like half of the way there, maybe. 77? Listen, this is including version trailers, Keeping Up with Star Rail, and special programs. And also, like, this has been going on since 3.0, which debuted in January of this year. So that's why there's 77 videos. But we haven't been watching them all in one go. Like, I started reacting last stream around, let's see, number 35. Number 35 is where we're at. Keep Up with Star Rail is some anime Kardashian spinoff, surely. I mean, when you think about it, like, it's hosted by like this kind of like radio host style owl character, and he like brings on like the character introducing their playstyle, or sometimes a character that's closely related to them if the VA in question can't record. And like, it's basically like a talk show style presentation. Yeah. It's already a lot for LASIK itself. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, like, I should have just gotten my wisdom teeth, like, taken out in Korea, but, like, low-key, I forgot all about it. It's okay, because eventually I got to be able to get it done for free. Thank you, US Medicaid. Thank you, US Medicaid, for sponsoring my wisdom tooth extraction. I couldn't have done it without you. Oh, man. But yeah, okay. So that was Sarah's trailer. Next up is a lore trailer. So Myriad Celestia trailer, Dear March 7th. I'm surprised they made that like a Myriad Celestia, not part of her actual character trailer, but I guess we'll see. I got a solid $400 off for my LASIK, saved the tax, hell yeah. That's true, that's true. I know, like, when you're paying your taxes, sometimes like you can get money back depending on if you had a big medical operation or not, but since I'm on Medicaid, most of my services are covered anyway, so I won't have any, what's the word I'm looking for? Pressing tax bills, I think, this year. I did have like some dental work done, and I think I saved those receipts, but anyways, I'll figure that out come tax time. But yeah, oh, how much does it cost for LASIK on average? Isn't it like, oh, what was the original cost? I'm trying to remember when my friend got it. Like, doesn't it usually, like, it's at least, like, a couple K, right? A couple thousand? And sometimes it can go even higher than that, depending on where you live and who you go to and what insurance you have. So it's really expensive. Alright, I think we still have captions on? Yes. Okay. Alright. This is the Myriad Celestia trailer for Evernight, Dear March 7th. Let's see what it's about. It's 2 minutes and 38 seconds long.
When the candlelight fades on the last day.
Oh, that's creepy fairy tale aesthetic already.
Offer up your most precious memories.
Oh god, she's literally playing Ursula right now. Instead of like offering your voice, sacrificing your voice, you're sacrificing your memories.
Experience this world's cruelty.
Oh my god,
You guided the
Trinius!
holy maiden and helped her escape her initial fate.
Yeah, I was honestly shocked at that revelation in the quest. Like, I thought it was gonna be Trailblazer, and no, it was March 7th.
You also never gave up on looking for your companions from beyond the sky.
Nope, she did not.
Until day 95.
What about day 95?
Still don't believe me? You're just a ghost. everyone can see.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do about that?
The Garden of Recollection has already torn off its benevolent mask.
Yeah, a lot of this was revealed in the quest. I'm surprised they actually put all this in the Mirror Celestia trailer before the patch even released.
Are you willing to face me now?
Like, this was like an epic revelation for me in game. I can't imagine what it would have been like if I had known all of this prior to playing.
When you were buried along with the Remembrance's lies.
Right.
When you were watched by
The Astral Express voucher in case the nice. This one includes anime like this, more interesting than some people high school scrapbook.
That's what I was made.
What do you think about the jellyfish motif?
Melt the self and seep into the cracks of time. The future that
I don't know how it's
belongs
possible to
you.
make a jellyfish look both creepy and cute at the same time.
And yet,
And
the
yet.
Remembrance chose, leaving Amphoreus.
Why is that name censored?
Fear not. I shall cleanse it all.
It's symbolic!
Melody of
True!
resound from the
We
eternal
love
land.
symbolism around these
Day
parts.
97. Leave it to me. Time to
Oh
say
god,
goodnight to the
I feel
world.
like I'm watching
My
some weird,
dear March 7.
toxic, self-cessed
In a
thing.
world restored to its flawless state, both your wish
Oh my
and
god, the
promise
self-cessed
will be
shippers on
fulfilled.
AO3 are going
To
crazy.
keep trailblazing
Evernight X March
forever
7th.
with the Astral Express.
Okay. Well, I can't say that anything was revealed here that wasn't already shown in-game, so I'm slightly disappointed with that. But it's still a pretty nice presentation of basically what March 7th was up to before she passed out on the Express, wandering around Amphoreus. I still think that the reveal of her helping out Trivios being like first presented in a Mirror Celestia trailer before the actual version patch release, I think that was an oversight by Hoyo. I think that reveal worked out much better in game, so I'm glad I didn't watch this beforehand. Epic, yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice. I love the very creepy fairy tale overtones of the trailer. Evernight's English VA is really nice. If there's one thing I can say about the Honkai Star Rail English dub, I don't usually play in it. I tend to stick to Korean dub or Japanese dub for the Fate collab characters. But what I have heard of the English dub has been fantastic. All the Crisis heirs have been well casted. Their voice delivery and presentations are on point, so big kudos to them. I feel like the English voice acting quality has been increasing with every version patch cycle, so I hope Hoyo keeps up the great trend. But yeah, I really love this. So yeah, I don't have much to say on it. Instead, we'll just go ahead and watch the Evernight character trailer and see what hype moments are in there. But first, some water. I need hydration. I have to hydrate myself in advance because Peter's trailers are coming in. Oh god, Peter. I'm gonna be screaming when I watch all of his trailers. I know he has an ASMR video. Massage ASMR video. I'm not gonna watch it on stream. I'm watching it on my own time. I still can't believe that they like actually dropped that as part of the marketing. Like, bro. What was the intent and purpose behind that? Like, what are they trying to lean into? Okay, anyways, I need to hold myself back. But like, it's not like Star Rail to drop something like that that's like usually sussy, but like considering it's Honkai, it's probably just like something more wholesome. But like us Bando ASMR, I think that's a first. It's a real first. Okay, alright, anyways, Evernight character trailer. Here we go.
You're awake, my March.
my march, she says. Excuse you,
don't
it's
recognize me.
our march. She's not your march, she belongs to the people. Oh my god, our faces are blacked out. Oh god. See, this is the kind of horror aesthetic I'm talking about. Starville should lean more into this in-game, not just in their marketing campaigns. Evernight! Yeah, I think I'm very sure. Ah! What the? Oh my god! What are those creepy androids? Holy shit. Oh my god, I didn't even see those in-game. I feel like I'm watching. Is this Honkai's like test run at a horror film? Oh my god, did they listen to my feedback?
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared, she says. I'm not scared, but I'm apprehensive.
Lose anything again.
Oh! Oh, that was so cool. Those sigils.
You are.
Ouch! The red threads behind her. Oh my god! 2D animation and a character trailer? Oh my god! Oh, it didn't last long enough, but... Oh, this is the closest thing to an animated short she got!
The Evernight that shadows your every step. Forgetting me
Oh my god!
was your greatest
Oh god, this
passion
easily
in this
outranks
life.
all previous character trailers. Maybe except for Finons, because I'm biased, but... That was genuinely so well directed and composed. I'm actually in shock. That was fantastic. They did that in the Fugue trailer also. Oh, I don't remember the Fugue trailer. I'll have to go back and watch that. The direction for this trailer was excellent. Whoever greenlit this deserves a bonus. Oh, I hope they got a fat bonus. I hope they get lots of time off for Chinese New Year, and I hope they got a promotion as well. That was great. I have not been this excited over a freaking character trailer since, oh, I don't know, maybe Tribbies and My Days and Finons. I will say a lot of the character trailers this year have been really creative and fantastic. Cypher's in particular, that was a comedic trailer in of itself. Tribbies was really whimsical and cute. My Days leaned a lot into like the heavy metal, like big war aesthetic, and then Finon. Do I even have to talk about Finon? Serge's chessboard fight was really cool too, but this. I'm telling you guys, when Hoyo decides it's time to make a horror gacha game and go along the path of like Identity V, we're not ready for it. We are so not ready for it. Why the animation goes so hard though? See, like, when it comes to Hoyo games, if there's one thing you can count on being fantastic, well, no, not even one thing, two things you can count on being fantastic. It's number one, their music and their OST. Number two, their animation, particularly their in-game CGs and their 2D animated shorts. Like, they even put together their own their own animation studio last year. I think it was last year. Yes, like when Natland started going, when Natland started releasing to create their own 2D style animation shorts. And it's been so cool to see their output. Oh man, that was so good. I like low-key want to rewatch it. Wait, hold on. Oh my god, yes! That scene in particular. Oh, I think I might have skipped through. Yeah, this one. With like the black web and like webbing around like Evernight's face. Almost like if she like was kind of like, I don't know if like stretched is the right word. Like, hold on, let me look at this a bit. Let me replay it a bit. I don't know how to describe that effect in particular, but that was so chilling. That was so well done. Wait, hold on. Oh, let me alt-tab back into Firefox. Let me see. There was like some sigils towards the end of the trailer too. Oh no, it was here, I think.
With me here.
The creepy androids were really cool.
Lose anything again.
I don't know what they remind me of. It's like, okay, yes, like these weird symbols. Oh my god, the hands emerging from behind the mirror. There's just so many cool ideas here, and I don't have enough time to geek out over everything. Holy shit. I kind of wish that I had taken like some sort of like filmography class or like some film analysis like sort of class in universities. I could talk a little bit more about this, like, and understand like technical like decision making that went behind this. See, I wasn't even like excited for Evernight as like a character when they first like marketed her, and now here I am just like being like, holy shit, her trailer is the coolest thing I've seen ever. Holy. But yeah, these symbols that like played in the middle here, I think I need to pause on them.
You won't lose anything.
Here we go, here we go. Yep, okay, hold on. Oh my god, they're going by so fast. I might need to put it at 50.5 speed. Okay, so I thought that they were sigils, but I guess they're not. It kind of looks like a sort of creepy eye. Like, you can make out, like, the iris here, and obviously, like, the pupil and retina. I'm not sure what it's supposed to represent. I mean, obviously, like, Evernight's red eyes, but, like, I feel like there's something more to it. Ari, need help? I'm feeding a Blackberry the phone. I don't know anything about Blackberries, Vic. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is like a really cool thing to cut into as kind of like a sort of like, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? You know how like there's an effect where like the doors like slide shut, like, you know, the double doors in like traditional like Japanese, Chinese, Korean settings, something like that. Yeah, I really liked this part. Is there anything else I want to highlight? I don't know. There's like this whole animation is just like it's so amazing. I'm running out of words, but like this was great. This was really great. We're also in the middle of ads, so we're gonna take a short breather. We're gonna take a short breather for the next couple of minutes, but yeah, I'm impressed. And now I feel like I want to take like this moment to ask you guys, like, we still have to watch Peter and Cyrene's character trailers, but like, without like spoiling anything, among all the Crisis heirs and the Herta, basically all the 3.x character trailers, which was your favorite? And now that I'm thinking about it, oh god, the Herta's character trailer with like the mini Hertas and the puppets and the marching band, that was really cool too. This has been a really good year for like character trailers for Star Wars in particular. I have to say. Thank you for the hydration check, Bolt. Glyas is really nice as well. I don't remember much about. Oh wait, Hyacine's character trailer was it was like that influencer style TikTok sort of trailer. That was fun. That was really fun. Who else was there? Castoris. I actually don't remember much about Castoris's character trailer. I'm probably gonna have to rewatch it later. But I think, personally, okay, so I can say with certainty right now, so far, excluding Peter and Cyrene, my top 3 character trailers, not in any order, are the Herta, Phynon, and Evernight. And to be honest, I think it's probably gonna be a really close call between Phynon and Evernight as to which one is my favorite character trailer. Phynon, I really love, and I'm biased because he's my favorite Crisis heir, but Evernight is just so technically well done that, like, man, we're being fed so well this year, guys. We're being fed so well. It's so hard to pick just one. It's my favorite. Okay, let's see. What do we have up next? We have the Myriad Celestia trailer. Wow, we have another one already. Danung's character trailer. Another Myriad Celestia trailer. And 2 Siren trailers. Wait, no, technically 3. Because we have the countdown. So we have about like 5-ish more trailers to react to. Alright, I mean, like, we're making good time. We're about 2 hours into stream, so I think we'll finish by the 3-hour mark at this rate, so... I think we're moving. I think we're moving at a steady pace. Okay. You got this, fox cat person? Stop it, I'm not a cat! Shut the hell up, I'm not a cat! What part of fox ears can you mistake for cat ears? I don't understand! The next Myriad Celestia and animated short are in game. Oh yeah, I've already seen the animated short, but the Myriad Celestia? I'm not sure. This Amphoreus is Saga of Heroes, right? Oh wait, I think I know what it is then. Is this the new trailer that they show with like all the updated Chrysosairs? It's like the repeat of the initial Amphoreus trailer where they showed like 6 or 8 Chrysosairs, but then they like obscured Hisselin, Cyrene, Saridra company. Okay, so we can skip that one then. That's perfect. That's perfect. Also, welcome in full Equinox. Glad to see you here. And thank you for that information. Glad we can skip this one at least. Okay. Perfect. So then we'll pick back up with Dan Heng Peter's trailer then. Alright. Nice. Okay. Well, the next trailer is Dan Heng Permansor Terrae's character trailer. I will henceforth be referring to him as Peter, just for the sake of time and energy and like syllables. Like it. Listen, guys, admit it. It's a mouthful to say Dan Heng Permansor Terrae. That's 7 syllables. Let's just call him Peter, okay? I don't know where this Dante nonsense came from, but like we had Daniel for Imbibiter Lunae, and I think we can call this one Peter in following with biblical theme. But it's a very simple title. It's just one word, home. And I feel like this is probably a lot to do with his origins in the Shinjolofu, especially since like his arc centered around like, you know, his predecessor Dan Feng, and then him moving forward to like save his companions in the Astral Express. So I feel like this trailer might explore that the dichotomy between those two families or homes that he has. Dante probably came from the Tay and Terrae. I get it, but at the same time, I just feel like Daniel feels like a basic name, right? So we should continue the trend of the basic name. So Dante feels very edgy, I guess. And then Peter's just like, just another guy, which fits perfectly well with Daniel, so... I'm just saying. Peter, it just hits harder for me, man. It also rolls off the tongue a lot better too, personally. You guys might have a different opinion, that's fine. But anyways, let's watch Peter's character trailer. Alright, here we go. Oh, the Astral Express. Alright, we're starting with that. Looks like they're in the middle of a warp. Oh! I didn't get a chance to see, but I think it was a photo of him still in March. But I'm not sure if that was him in his Peter form yet. Ooh. She's sitting in the chair. No, she's unconscious. Who's saying that?
Come any closer.
There we go. Oh my god, that's my husbando! That's my Dan Heng Peter!
No more words are needed. I've made my decision.
Oh, there's the big dragon! I like how they find more ways to keep him in line with like his dragon design theory. Not theory. His dragon design motif. Like every time he gets an XP, it's like, okay guys, remember, he's the dragon man. That's what makes Danheng Danheng. I'm surprised there aren't more references to Xianzhou Luofu already. So this is clearly the demons inside him speaking. Oh, Stella's hand? It's the whole Astral Express crew!
I have never lost my way home.
Let's go, yes! The Astral Express is his true home. Oh god. It's not as flashy as Evernight's, but it's still really effective. I'm happy. I'm happy with like getting. It's all three of his forms! Peter, then Daniel, then Donald, then back to Peter again. That was such a cool frame. He's back. Oh, I love how they changed the logo. So like, obviously the Astral Express and the shattered moon / planet, like they changed color, but like the maple leaf, or is it the maple leaf? The leaf and the Star Rail logo. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. Oh, thank God I'm eating so well. That's my main. That's my main. Okay. So I guess like my initial projection was incorrect. I thought they would explore like his like ties to basically how his past still clings onto him. Basically the sons of his predecessor, his initial found family with the High Cloud Quintet. And then I thought they would like basically compare and contrast that pull with that of his Astral Express crew. But maybe what this trailer is trying to show is that the past doesn't really weigh on him so much anymore. Like, when he thinks of home, it's not the planet that he was born on. It's not where he grew up. It's not his past life's relationships. No, it's like his current self as Danheng, his found family, and the Astral Express crew. Like, the Astral Express is his home right now. And wherever the Astral Express goes, that is his home. So I guess that's what the trailer wanted to fully focus on, and honestly, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I guess it makes sense to not have as much Xianzhou references because his design is more Amphorean. Is Amphorean like a word? Like, obviously he has the dragon, but you know, he took up the mantle of the Georio's Geo Titan, the Earth Titan. So I guess they want to focus more so on that planet than the Xianzhou, but still. Solid trailer, solid trailer. And I will be reacting to the ASMR off stream. Okay, wait, no, hold on. I will listen to 5 seconds. I'll listen to 5 seconds of the ASMR just because I'm curious. I don't know what this genuinely would be like. Why are they calling it Midnight Carriage? Why are they making it sound so sus? Oh god, they even have the
You're here.
the audio wave bars.
With all you've gone through recently, you must be quite tired.
Okay. Oh wait. This is more intimate than I was expecting. Yeah. No. I'm reacting to this off stream. No. I cannot afford to be flustered like this live. I can. No. Moving on. Moving on. Oh god. Okay. I am like 99% sure that this next Myriad Celestia trailer is not in game. Exatale Scene 8. If I recall correctly, I think this, because of the cat in the thumbnail, this has something to do with Alien the Stellaron Hunters, right? So I hope this is not in game. If it is in game, someone let me know right now so that I can skip this. It's not? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Oh my god. I was not expecting for Elio to make an appearance, like, so suddenly. I mean, I guess last year we got, like, the drip feed Myriad Celestia about the Inferno gang, but still, I thought they would wait a little bit longer to show Elio. Like, I know they've been, like, hyping him up in the background. You know, he's the one that's, like, having everyone follow the script to a T. You know, following the script for the best possible future, but even then, I mean, like, I guess if it doesn't show up in-game, it's one thing, but still, I thought they would maybe wait until at least 4.x to reveal him in marketing, but oh well. A cat is a cat, and I love cattles. I'm not a cat girl though. Don't get mistaken. I'm a fox girl, not a cat girl. But I really like cats, but that doesn't mean I'm a cat girl. You know that Will Smith meme where he's like, I'm this, but not. Wait, no. What's the meme template? Like, I'm this, and no. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I should look it up. I should look it up. Oh my god. I don't think you guys know what I'm talking about, but it's basically like it boils down to like I'm X but not because I'm Y. Well, I am Y, but not because of X or something like that. You guys know what I mean? It's like oh hold on. Will Smith not because meme. I'll show this to you guys. Oh, perfect. Reddit knew exactly what I was talking about. Okay, I don't think this is the original meme. Hold on. Okay. You know what? This will do. This will do. Alright, sorry for this slight detour, guys. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about really quickly, and then we'll get back on track. I've never seen a movie that this came from. But basically what it boils down to is like, just because you see something happen doesn't mean it's because of a stereotype. Like, the stereotype is not necessarily true. So there's like a bunch of different variations of this floating around online. Like, my favorite one, I don't have it on hand. It's like, there's a stereotype, or like, it's not a bad stereotype. It's like, there's like a stereotype floating around online that like, bi people are really into frogs for some reason. So like, there's a version of this meme that's like, just because I like frogs does not mean that I am bi. Well, I am bi. But not because I'm bi. So yeah, I really like this meme template. I think it's hilarious. Never thought I would see this kind of meme on stream. That said, I see a lot of these kinds of memes on Reddit. And that's where I get like most of my memes from. Anyways, so yeah, this is what I was trying to explain earlier. All right, into the trash can you go. Let's watch the Stellaron Hunter Myriad Celestia trailer, and let's see the Kato. It's 4 minutes and 20 seconds. It's longer than expected. Oh god, it's Firefly.
The rest is up to her now.
I think this is one they just
lend a hand with Amphoreus.
Oh,
No need.
it's not when they just rescued
We're
her.
just the audience for this act.
So they're just
The Astral
watching.
Express is headed in the right direction, facing the Lord Ravager Iron Tooth.
Oh my god, bro, Elio? I wonder if the cat can
Fathom all
speak.
possibilities.
That would be really funny.
Remember the
Kato
oceanic
can speak.
planet of Lushaka.
The script says that the Nameless will experience a peaceful trip there.
Will we actually though? Will we ever see Lushaka and have a peaceful story arc?
Paying the tragic price.
What?
In Destiny's worst outcome,
Wait,
a genius
heard a
will meet
what?
A premature fall. and
genius will meet a
embark on
premature
blood-soaked
fall?
campaign in the name of the third emperor.
If they go to the agate world,
Melastanin.
Disaster's ground zero. The express
Selenova!
Selenova.
But on the other side of the cosmos, the Cienjo Alliance will stray from the Trailblaze.
Wait,
and return to
what?
its original end.
No,
The
that can't
echoed
be
Ravager's
possible.
ascending wings will sound the prelude to divine war. As for the glass belt, that's
So they're showing a lot of the different Lord Ravagers.
The black hole and the white hole will devour each other at the end of that script, rupturing the cosmos.
So is this basically the bad end if we fail to defeat Iron Tomb?
Enemy, Zephyro.
Yeah, they're referencing all the Lord Ravagers again.
Thinking about it is scary. There'll be nothing we can do if it really ends that way.
It's really nice to get like a look at all the different planets we haven't seen yet, though.
Track. Only two possibilities.
I'm okay. I'm glad there's still hope.
Chances are 50-50.
Oh,
In possibility A,
Bro, you guys, devs, you're not slick. Writers,
still head towards
please.
destruction.
You knew what you were doing when you said 50-50.
Thank you for fulfilling my wish.
Stand with me and become heroes.
We will definitely write an ending like none that has come before.
Aww.
Farewells are unavoidable for the Trailblaze.
I don't like the sound of that. If you're telling me I have to say farewell to Finon, I will actually jump
loss
in Minecraft.
in order to continue.
I can't jump in Star Rail. They won't physically allow me to jump in Star Rail, literally.
Or there's possibility B. Something more tempting, but also more terrible.
Ah, yes, I think I know where it's
In the name
going.
of
I
love,
think I know what possibility
She
B
will
is.
treasure all that has faded. Till the end of time. When the remembrance becomes the fourth kind of finality.
Wait, what? The
Or at least
remembrance
that
becomes
ending will be
the
gentle
fourth kind of
enough.
finality. Huh?
Oh, come on. Please make sure it doesn't happen.
The gazes of the eons will soon all fall upon Amphoreus.
I wonder how Blade feels about
Then let
Danhong
the
being
next
trapped
stop
in here.
after Penacony wraps up.
There better still be a next stop.
Oh god, we're actually hearing him speak.
Don't worry. The views of the road ahead are already reflected in those eyes.
Okay.
A tomorrow where the stars shine. And Amphoreus' life.
Hi again, Cyrene. Oh, hey!
People meet each
You're
other
Terra
from breaking apart
Lycones.
and face farewells by embracing.
That was kind of nice, actually.
Remember
The
to
Lycones
take
are her
a deep
tarot
breath,
cards.
partner. Then walk
Deletion
towards
sequence
tomorrow.
initiated. Permanently destroyed. Farewell, Amphoreus. I mean, chat. I will say. I kind of expected that. I kind of expected that. Listen, I've already played the Flame Chaser arc in Honkai Impact 3rd. I know what I'm getting into. Rhetorical, or do we actually answer? Don't worry, you don't have to actually answer my question. I don't think there's any way that Herta dies in the 3.7 quest. Toyo doesn't have the guts to do so. They'll have the guts to do so for Cyrene because she already died in their other Honkai game. I should probably say they had the guts to do that with all the Crisisers up to Finon, but then they technically brought everyone else back but Finon. But they kind of already set the precedent with Finon anyway, so... But anyways, I'm rambling. My point is, I don't see a future where Cyrene makes it out of this fight alive or okay. Oh dear. Okay. It was nice to see the Lord Ravagers again. So basically, I guess it boils down to, if the Astral Express crew and Crisis Heirs fail to defeat Iron Tomb, then basically the universe will go awry, alliances will be broken, the balance will be broken, not to go all Star Wars like, and basically the nuke has every opportunity to basically destroy everything that he wants. GG. The thing is, I don't know why the Stellaron Hunter said that possibility A would be better compared to possibility B. Actually, I think I'm gonna go back and rewatch that last part one more time. That was weird.
Stars shine.
At least that.
They more tempting, but also more terrible.
Alright, here we go. Let's watch it again.
Or there's
Oh, okay, wait, no, I need to backtrack a bit more.
Stand with me and become heroes.
Alright, here we go. From chances are 50-50.
50-50. In possibility A, the remembrance of Amphoreus will still head towards destruction.
See you tomorrow, little Gray.
Thank you for fulfilling my wish.
Oh, wait, so in possibility A, all the Chrysosters would be gone?
Definitely write an ending like none that has come before.
Farewells are unavoidable for the Trailblaze. On the road to defy the destruction, we must become used to loss in order to continue onward.
I don't know if I agree with that logic, chat. Like, on one hand, it's good not to be too sheltered from the harshness of the world and the universe, but I don't know if you need to be exposed to almost all of your friends dying for this for the sake of saving the universe. I think that's a little too traumatic. Yeah, okay, to be fair, it's the Stellaron Hunters. They're not all completely, you know, right in the head. Like, some of them have a couple screws loose. I'm looking at you, Kafka, Blade, but it's a little low even for them.
Something more tempting, but also more terrible.
So what I don't understand is why
Why
Cyrene sacrificing herself would be the more terrible option. Unless they're trying to be like, oh, Trailblazer is still attached to Cyrene, so it's gonna hurt even more. But I don't think that logic makes sense either. Raise those stakes, Hoyo. Listen, you know, it's the trolley problem. Do you sacrifice one person to like save the rest of the world, or do you sacrifice more people to save the rest of the world? Oh wait, no, that's not the trolley problem, but like, there's probably something in the quest that's gonna be like, it seems like Cyrene's sacrifice is like for the greater good compared to possibility A, but there's like an ominous truth that gets exposed by it or something. I'm not completely sure, to be honest.
treasure all that has faded till the end of time, when the remembrance becomes the fourth kind of finality.
Okay, so they say the remembrance becomes the fourth kind of finality. Now, this is not a rhetorical question. What are the other three kinds of finality? Has that been referenced in game yet? If it's like somewhere in the lore, that's fine. That's fine to talk about. If they haven't revealed it yet, then like that's also fine, but the fourth kind of finality is kind of jumping at me, and I'm confused as to why. It's in the lore. Can I get a brief explanation, please? Like, what other paths would be the finality at that point then? I wonder if I can just look it up. Hold on. Oh, my voice is kind of going too. Okay, I'm gonna look this up, and I'm gonna get more water after that. Okay. Honkai Star Rail, 3 kinds of finality. What do we have here? There are 10 characters related to the path of finality. Why do almost all of them have to do with the Stellaron Hunters? Okay, Well, nothing else is in this wiki article. That's unfortunate. Who is Icy? Also known as Starseer, was a former navigator of the Astral Express crew and implied to have played a role in the founding of the Omen Vanguards. Who are... Wow, there's a lot of lore missed. The Omen Vanguards are a faction following Terminus the Aeon of Finality. Oh, they got involved in Penacony. Okay, I didn't look up a lot of Penacony lore, so that would make sense as to why I don't know about them. The different kinds of ends the universe will experience as per news. Oh, right. I did forget about that. These are the different possibilities if we didn't go to Amphoreus. Now it's 50-50. I see. I see. Okay. So if we hadn't gone to Amphoreus, then basically all the other planets that we saw, that would have been like different like possibilities of the universe ending. I see. Okay. It's coming together now. That was a really interesting trailer though. Honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie. The thought of Kafka just like witnessing everything going down in Amphoreus, like staring at that big infinity symbol, just casually sipping on wine, and then think to yourself like, I wonder what possibility is gonna come into reality. I wonder what's gonna happen to Trailblazer and Astral Express crew and everything. Sips more wine. Like, it's such like a climactic incident, and she's basically doing the equivalent of eating popcorn. It's kind of twisted if you think about it. But man, I honestly, for Elio being in the thumbnail, I'm surprised that he didn't say anything, but maybe the script gets revealed through his eyes. Literally, who knows? Like, maybe you just have to stare into a cat's eyes like this, and then be like, oh yes, I see, the future reveals itself. Ah yes, I see everything. Thank you, Mr. Elio. We will go execute the script right now. They are worse too than us not going to Amphoreus. Yeah, I got that part. Possibility B being remembered as fourth finality is if RMC won't let go of them and freezes the universe in destruction. Oh, I see. Wait, so then possibility 8 is still the better one, but then that still involves everyone like being lost. I have a bad feeling about the quest ending. I have a bad feeling about how they're going to conclude Amphoreus, and I don't like it. But you know what I'm also not gonna like? My throat getting worse if I don't get some more water. So I'm gonna be right back. I need to refill my water jug. I will be back in just a couple of minutes. Yeah, I'll find out 3.7. You guys don't have to tell anything right now, but like, I'll find out on Saturday, 7 p.m. EST. I'll finally play through the finale and see for myself. Objectively, both are bad, just choosing how bad. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Have to choose the lesser of two evils. Oh boy. Anyways, I'm gonna get water. I'll see you guys real soon. Are? I can stare at this all night. Alright, I stopped screaming. I will scream in my heart though. I did it again! Bro is just stuck like this. I really should just leave him like this. Wait. Wait, can someone clip this? Someone clip this? Oh my god. Bro is single-handedly trying to tear down the whole tree. The whole bunch.
I was gonna tell Pers to toss me their code, their ID.
Okay, okay. Is it cool if I send you a join request now?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, my stream went down. That's what happened. Oh no!
What? No, not your stream. No.
Stream went down. I was looking around my monitor like, what just happened? Something flickered. Couldn't figure out what it was.
GG already.
Okay, hey, we're back. Hi, hello.
Alright, that's good, that's good. Welcome back, welcome back. Did I make myself clear, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. Ayo. It feels weird being called ma'am. I feel like a hag being called ma'am. But miss sounds even worse. It's like, I'm Miss Addie, Miss Gumiho. Here, have a lollipop. I'm not a child. You are a hag? You take that back. I'm centuries old. I may be centuries old, but I am not a hag. I am eternally young. I'm just like Kit Lolly from Genshin Impact. Are you gonna call her hag too? Okay, I'm back, everyone. I've got my water. Weesh. And I think we just have 2 more trailers to react to, so we're close to the end. Yippee! We actually have Sirene's trailers to react to next, so it's truly approaching the end. Water, I know, right? My blessed H2O chemical liquid compound. Oh my god. Not again. Not me choking on water again. Ah. Sorry. Hi, Tomoe. Welcome. Give me Eve. What? Now water is choking you. It's Hesselyn's calling to me. She wants me to go down under the sea to feast with her. Trauma, the Honkai experience. When the HSR people finally experience the Honkai experience. I mean, to be fair, like, Star Rail is a Honkai game technically, so like, I get it. To an extent, we have had some angst anyway, considering that Amphoreus is basically completely lifted off the Flame Chaser's arc, but I do hope they will... Sorry, my throat still feels kind of weird. I do hope they'll continue to just, like, keep Star Rail its own thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be, like, super connected to Honkai Impact 3. It doesn't have to super share the same ideologies. And by ideology, I mean, like, writing ideology. Story ideology, not, like, in-universe ideology. That's something completely different, but, like, yeah. I like Star Rail being its own thing despite being a Honkai Impact 3rd semi-veteran. I like how they're technically in the same universe, but like they share some similarities, but they're still like super far apart from each other that you can like like Star Rail still has its own unique game identity, and I like that. She's not going to make it to the end of the trailer at this rate. I think I just need to like give myself a break from talking non-stop. That's what I need. This is why I can't steal longer than 3 hours in streams right now. And like, I basically went through like almost a month without talking. I mean, I didn't like not talk at all, but like, I only talked like 5% of the time I was off, like, I was on vacation from stream, so that definitely didn't help matters. And my voice is starting to go, so I'm gonna drink more water. By your definition, doesn't seem like a long stream, right? For me, anything past 1 hour is long. For well, 1 hour would be way too short. It would be way too short. But yeah, definitely not a long stream. We'll finish relatively on time. And then I can go back to my silent recovery treatment. They took quite a nice direction. They did, and I'm really glad they did. But no more lifting plot points from Honkai Impact 3rd. Listen, at this point, I think they've gleaned all the potential players they could have from that game, barring like eventual part 2 characters making their way into the Star Rail storyline, considering like, you know, what was it? Who was it? Sampo and Sparkle, they made up with Vita and Honkai Impact 3rd in part 2. That was a canon event, so I'm sure the two universes will like merge again in some way in the future, but like I don't want a clone of part 1 story anymore. I think the Star Rail writers can come up with their own like unique conflicts and plots and characters and planets unique to Star Rail without, you know, having to copy their previous game. So yeah, that's how I feel on that subject. I'm so sorry that I'm coughing so much. I don't know what it is about water that's like triggering my gag reflex. Oh. It's been so long. How are you? I'm doing okay. I've almost completed recovery from my wisdom teeth surgery, so that's why I took off from streaming for so long. But I'm back now. Ow! No more bananas. I want more Sparkle content. The fact Sparkle made Vito a maxed full is quite fascinating. Yeah, it's quite something, alright. I mean, I am hearing rumors that Sparkle's gonna come back into play in the future, maybe even the near future, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hoyo clearly has plans for Sparkle, and they are not done with her yet. Sampo too. I do want Sampo to come back into the picture, even more so than Sparkle. I need to see him doing masked fool shenanigans on Bellabog. I also want sample content. Yeah, like I know he gets a lot of hate from people because they think he's like annoying and a grifter, but I'm just like, he's just a funny coward dude. He's a wet dog. He's a soggy wet dog. And he might not be one of my husbandos, but I think he's funny. And I want to see how they turn him into someone like more threatening, more imposing, considering that he is one of the masked fools, and who knows, maybe he even might be an emanator for all we know. They don't understand those type of characters' purpose. Exactly. Now, to be fair, I don't really like Sparkle myself, but I mean, like, a lot of the people who don't like Sparkle, they kind of latch onto like her line against Adventure, and then they're like, oh my god, Sparkle's a racist, oh my god. We're not gonna stand her. No, for me, I just thought her character was really shallow and I didn't like her personality. If she gets more development in the future, I might like her, but yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they intend to develop the masked fools in the future. They kind of shelves that after Penacony, so I mean, both the Stellar Hunters and the masked fools got shelved after Penacony. Heck, even the Inferno gang is only just now gonna make its appearance after how many patches from their drip Myriad Celestia trailer, so it's about time. They're just salty. Wahaha, I know, right? Alrighty. Let's see. We have... Okay, so I lied. We don't have 2 trailers. I think we have 3. We have the Golden Epic trailer, the Cyrene character trailer, and the Amphoreus countdown. Okay. Alright. The funny thing is, Aventurine is my fave character, and Sparkle is just my masked fool wife. Hey, Aventurine is a fantastic character. I love him to bits as well. He's not like one of my top favorites, but he's a solid favorite. Why is Cyrene getting so much content? I know it's because she's like the only new character they're selling in 3.7, and she's like very pivotal and critical to the finale's climax, but oh my god! Why does she have so many trailers to react to? Even Final didn't get this much Elysia variant moments. See, I didn't even... A lot of people, when you ask them who their favorite Honkai Impact 3rd character is, they'll be like, Elysia! And I'm like, I don't get the hype behind Elysia's design. She's not even prettiest girl for me. And then people be like, what? As if I said something that was like incredibly heretical. I guess I still don't get the point even now. And I will stand by that. I will stand by that belief. Okay. Honestly, like, my favorite Honkai Impact 3rd characters are Bronya and Fuhua. They are my top two. They are my top two favorite characters. My best girls there. I also like Sayla and Viliona. They're pretty nice. I mean, like, most of the Part 1 girls are, like, really great. I love them. I love them a lot. Kiana, Mei, Himiko, Sayla, Viliona, but I especially adore Bronya and Fuhua. They had a lot of great developments, and they're very close to my heart. My fave character is Kevin because Ara, my goat. Okay, see, like, Kevin is also one of my favorites, and, like, he's my favorite man in that game, but... he's not my number one, unfortunately. He's pretty and hot, and I love his art, but he's not my number one. Besides Aura, I actually like how his start to the end character ended up and went against the trio and everyone. Yeah, he's a really good villain and antagonist, and I like the way they built him up over the chapters. And I like that they finally made him playable in Star Rail. Because he obviously wasn't gonna be made playable in Honkai Impact 3rd. Drat. That is the one reason why I favor Star Rail over Honkai Impact 3rd. To an extent, it's because I can finally play men. I can finally play my Hispano characters in Star Rail. I got my playable auto in the form of Lucha, and he got a visual glow up. I got my Kevin XP and Finon. I got literal playable welts. And who knows, maybe he'll get an SP form in the future. I'm eating good. You know damn well they went feral with final strip marketing gameplay. They did. For all I'm like complaining about Cyrene's level of marketing right now, Final got just as much, if not maybe slightly more. Actually, maybe Cyrene's getting slightly more, but Final got almost just as much, and they did him justice, and I'm satisfied with that. Alright, anyway, I've digressed long enough. Let's watch the Golden Epic trailer, Feral Cyrene. They're really hammering home that we're gonna have to say goodbye to her. Man.
3, 2, 1. Eyes open. Oh,
Aww.
the shooting star didn't arrive.
That's her initial form.
But I
That's her
know
teenage
it might appear
form.
next time. So, I need to be prepared.
Prepare for what,
Where should I
girly?
start the story this time?
She's storytelling.
Do you like this one? Romance and reason? Working together
That's when they were childhood
unstoppable
friends.
force? Or a contest between kings, with both law and strength.
Wait, is that My Day
raising the
and
first banner of war.
Jay Oreo's fighting?
You see life
Not fighting,
and death
facing off against
never
each other?
parting, so that the world has twice
Oh
as
my
much
god, I
more.
was not expecting that pairing.
I also see the holy maiden of twilight, returning upon a rainbow in
Hi,
time.
Yassine! And
The
there's
tides rise
Trimmy!
and fall, with the ocean's songstress walking toward new life. And
Aw, this
two
is such a
beating
nice look at
hearts
all the Crystal
were finally
Sayers.
honest with each other. And yet, all these warm tales.
They all had
so
tragic
end with
ends.
some small regrets.
Small regrets, you say?
If fate only ever has one
Ah,
course,
yes.
could this
The whole of
be
Amphoreus
just
imploding
an
and becoming
overly
Iron Tomb is
sour
just
thing?
a small
Could you give
regret.
me more time, please? Amphoreus won't be forgotten. You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending.
Oh my god, this is every iteration and cycle of Cyrene.
Let's try this. Erase time from eternity.
And
leave a blank space for the
erase
final
time from
story.
eternity? Okay, to be fair, the initial time core flame was like hidden in like the last cycle, but
Where should I start
that's
this
still the
time?
plan.
Let me share a creative tip with you. Goodbye means hello. All right, it's your turn. At the very end, come imagine with me the true starry skies.
I have a very
Just
active
like my first
imagination.
love.
I can do that easy.
Would the shooting star come in like this? Or this? Pity, I probably won't be around to see it.
Not with that attitude, you won't.
In the distant future.
Girlie's already decided beforehand. I'm
When the time
gonna
comes,
say
please
jack
once
shit.
again call me
We
Cyrene,
call that having a
okay?
defeatist mindset. Wait, did it just say Kirini and not Cyrene? Like everyone was telling me to pronounce it.
Cyrene, okay?
Okay, never mind. It was Cyrene. And the Koreans up, they actually pronounce it as, I think it's Kirine? I think they pronounce it as Kirine, so it comes with like a hard k, a hard C instead of a soft C. Okay. It will make more sense once you start 3.7. Oh, not another one of those things where they tease at a future plot point, but are vague at it. At least it's not like the Miri Celestia Evernight trailer where they just straight up reveal all the lore drops behind March 7th. At least they're being a bit more elusive about it this time. That's nice. Okay. Alright, that was a cute little trailer. I liked seeing all the happy moments of the Crisis Airs. Also, I like how they've at least acknowledged how Finon and Cyrene were supposed to be childhood friends. Because we talked about this last time, but after Finon went to go fight Nanook and then disintegrated into nothing, it's like they kind of forgot that, you know, they had a connection. But so yeah, I'm glad to see it at least minimally acknowledged. Alright, let's watch your character trailer with you once more. Hold on, let me full screen real quick. Oh, come on, go away, go away. There we go. Oh, she's putting a puzzle together.
Just one last piece left.
Are you looking for this?
Why is it
Thank you.
keyless? Get Stella back in here. At least let me have my Yuri.
Create the image of the end. Then I hope I get to be one of the pieces. Not a powerless onlooker putting them together.
Even if that
Aw,
puzzle piece
the
only
music
a
is
fake
cute. At
memory.
least she gets a happy trailer. Even if her ending is likely gonna be really sad.
Something I've never had.
Da, da, da. Is it true that they're bringing back True? What? How punny. Is it true that they're bringing back True, the singer, for her theme song in Star Rail? I feel like I heard something about that earlier, but I forgot. Because I know True sang her initial theme song in Honkai Impact 3 too. Why is she on board the Astral Express? She wants to travel with them, I guess.
Thought it through.
Aww.
All for a possibility that you
I
may
will
never
say,
see.
despite like all my misgivings about how Cyrene was written this arc, she does not deserve. She does not deserve to be trapped in Amphoreus forever or sacrifice herself or whatever.
And they won't have to know.
My ideal scenario is both her and Finon joining the Astral Express crew.
How painful
That's kind of copium,
loneliness
isn't it?
is.
Ah,
They
Iron
will be the
Tomb,
last
hello.
piece
Long
required
time
for
no
the
see.
ending.
But the price to pay is 30 million more cycles spent waiting.
You don't know if destruction or tomorrow will arrive first. And the tomorrow after the end may not hold a future for you. What I fear is to gradually forget the face of the one I'm waiting for. As for that future
Wait, was that
with no
Finon leading the
tomorrow,
crew?
compared to the hero's 30 million
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and
tribulations,
watch that again. Shirley was fine on.
Is a small price to pay, isn't it?
Aww. I won't lie, I might be getting just a tiny bit emo looking at this. Also, why is the Oste Loki giving me Porter Robinson vibes? You guys, oh, is that Morse code? I have no idea what the Morse code was supposed to say.
Looking for this?
Thank you.
Arigatou gozaimashita! But no, it's like the EDM music while she was like reflecting on her memories and her self-insert memories of the Astral Express crew. It was like really giving like Porter Robinson, his second album vibes. I forgot what's the title called. The nature one. The Morse code means see you tomorrow. Oh. Oh, that phrase is gonna haunt me forever. She faded from the puzzle.
Stroke and end this story.
Wow, they really made her front and center in the logo. I mean, I was expecting a logo change. I wasn't expecting something as blatant as that. Okay. All right, wait. I want to go back when she saw like the Chrysos heirs walking towards her. I want to say that was Phynon or Kalis.
Required for the ending,
but the price to pay is 30 million more cycles spent waiting.
All right, where is it?
Or tomorrow will arrive first.
I think it's.
And the tomorrow after the end.
Was it a little? Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, it's the Astral Express crew. I thought it was the Chrysos heirs. It looks like it from a distance. Okay, yeah, that's Welt, Marge, Kalis, Donhong, Himiko. Damn, she really said, I want to join the Astral Express crew and explore all the planets with you guys. Oh, biatch, I am that girl. Okay, well, I will say, they're really hammering home. They're really hammering home that Cyrene's not gonna have a happy end, which I knew. But I kind of feel bad about expecting it after watching this trailer. It's kind of like they're guilting me. Like they're guilting me to feeling guilty about it. I'll reserve my thoughts for after 3.7 is done. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry, guys. It's just we'll be ready. We'll start 3.7 this Saturday. Don't worry, you don't have to hold on to your thoughts for much longer. Yeah. I like how they like preserve the puzzle motif. I know Cyrene really liked puzzles and tarot cards, and yeah, it's nice to see. It's nice to see some ties to her past self, even though it's not completely reflected in her current design. I'm not sure how I feel about the self-inserting into like the Trailblazers' memories, though. Okay. I mean, like, I think I get the points, but I don't think I like it. They kind of already did this to an extent with Saridra. Well, they didn't have Saridra self-insert herself into the memories of the Trailblazer. Instead, they just like had her witness like all the different planets they went to and like the journey they shared. I thought that was pretty nice. Cyrene being like, oh, what if I joined the Trailblazer and all the, like these different journeys? It's like, okay, also at the same time, like, we kind of almost did that plot point with Evernight too. And with Evernight, it made more sense because she was the entity slumbering within March 7th. So, I have thoughts about the execution, but it is what it is. I will leave it at that. All right. The last trailer that we're gonna react to is The Longest Night, aka the Amphoreus Countdown. And this is really interesting because when this trailer dropped, or at least around the time it dropped, Hoya was doing this elaborate SNS marketing campaign where they would post a picture of a Chrysos heir. and they would then proceed to remove like all the video marketing for that Chrysos heir. So for example, they post a picture of Aglaya, all her character trailers and related content gone from the YouTube channel, unlisted. Then Tribi, then Maide, and so on and so forth, until they reached the last Chrysos heir, Cyrene. So it was a really effective marketing campaign. I actually like when Hoyo does this sort of thing, this sort of kind of like meta marketing, and they like extend like kind of like the feeling that it's like a permanent sort of like it's a situation that has gravitas to it. They kind of did something similar, not with like the marketing, but in Genshin Impact, like not to give specific spoilers, but there's a character who kind of like wipes himself from the universe at one point, and then they eventually reinvent themselves. But then in game, basically like for their original self, all the voice lines pertaining to that version of that character, they are permanently gone from the game. So like anyone who remembered who they used to be, well, those memories are gone. So I kind of like how they kind of reflects that in Starville's marketing campaign. I even wonder if they'll do something similar in the game itself. Like, let's say if Cyrene ends up like sacrificing herself, like I don't remember if like characters have voice lines about each other, but it would be really interesting if like we ended up forgetting her or something about that. So all our voice lines about Cyrene also disappeared. It would be really funny if something like that happened. But yeah, I'm interested to see what the Amphoreus Countdown trailer is like. They were deleting Amphoreus and Bilibili 0% to 86% plus all the data. That was what was happening. Yeah. Not just YouTube, but like on Bilibili. It was like basically everywhere on SNS. It was really something. I think I remember seeing like a trailer that they initially posted on Chinese social media, and it kind of showed like all the different factions in the universe basically preparing to face off against Iron Tomb. I don't know if this countdown trailer is the same one, and oh boy, we reached an ad break, so I'm gonna have to wait for 3 minutes anyway. But regardless if it's the same trailer or not, I'm just like, wow, it's really nice to see like, wow, this is an event in Amphoreus that could potentially like actually destroy the entire universe. I mean, like, well, I say potentially, but like with Nanook in the picture, yeah, basically destruction is in the picture, and it's something that affects like, again, the entire universe. So all the previous planets we visited, Belobog, Xianzhou Luofu, Penacony, the Herto space station, like it's gonna affect everyone we've met. So I liked that. I liked that the marketing was basically like reflecting on that and showing everyone basically like getting ready to face off against such a pivotal event. Are these the last 4 videos? This is the last trailer to react to, yes. I'm just gonna wait for the ad break to end before I react to this last trailer. Thank you for the hydration check. I also want to suggest one last thing to react, which are the Amphoreus final countdowns to hype you up if you want to. Is it the same thing as this Amphoreus countdown trailer? I mean, like, I don't really feel like I need any like final hyping up. I've been hyped up for the 3.7 like quest for quite a while now. I'm really ready to play it this Saturday, but how many of the countdowns are there and how long are they? I'll think about it after this trailer. Last one? Gotcha. Yeah, this is the last one, the playlist to react to. Just need to wait 1 more minute. Then I'll be able to rest my voice and my head. I actually have a slight headache coming on. It's nothing bad. I just tend to get like tension headaches in like the right hand side of my head, like in the back. I wonder if it has something to do with like my neck posture, because sometimes it extends down to like the base of my skull, right where my neck starts, so it might be. I know I don't have good neck posture. That's probably what I should be using like my office chair for, but usually when I stream, I don't really have like my back leaning against the chair. I kind of sit in like the middle of the chair and I'm like leaning forward towards like my mic and my laptop. That's probably not good for me in the long run. But it's a habit. It's very difficult to break. How do you guys end up sitting in your office chairs? Okay, so I have to admit, when I'm sitting in my chair, I know the official way to sit, like the healthiest way to sit, is with your feet touching the ground. Your legs are in a sort of perpendicular shape. But like, you know, sometimes you feel like you gotta like curl up, you know? So like I'll just like bring my feet up on top of the seats, and then I'll like wrap my arms around my legs. And then I'll sit like that. I feel like that's wearing out the cushion faster because it has to hold like so much more weight compared to just like my bum. But now it has to carry both my bum and my feet. Thanks for also putting your input with the Expedition 33 talk earlier, by the way. Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't want to get like too into it, especially when I haven't played the game, but like, it's a game that's deservedly received a lot of good critical reception and reception from the audience. And yeah, I mean, like, I don't think it's necessarily fair for me to pick a side when I haven't played the game, but I also don't think like it's overhyped, so to speak. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. I feel like, how should I put it? Like I like to see indie games getting success, and Expedition 33 is one of those indie games that became successful, and I feel like regardless of like how long it's remained in the public conscience, it deserves to be praised for that. So that's all I want to say on that matter. Pinged in the Starville chat is about 6 minutes. Okay. Let me look through that really quickly and let's see. Oh, these are the Chinese trailers. Okay, yes. All right, actually, I do want to see those. I do want to watch those. All right, well, all right. Chat, I lied. We have 2 more videos to react to, but it'll be super quick. We'll watch this Amphoreus countdown trailer, the main one on the EN side, and then we'll watch all the CN videos that were not cross-posted to EN. I actually did really want to see these. So yeah, thank you for linking me. The never-ending stream. Don't worry. It'll probably be more like 3.5 hours at this rate, but like that's still short even for me. Like, you guys know my streams tend to be on average like 5 to 6 hours on a good day. So this is fine. All right, let's watch the main Amphoreus countdown trailer, The Longest Night. All right.
It's so quiet here.
Oh my god, the golden thread!
Your heart beating.
Oh, are they supposed to represent all the different Chrysosairs? I see the red one. Yep, there's Castorius's and everyone else's. There it is. Oh, there's the hourglass at the top too.
Still not over yet, is it? So, on a peaceful night like this,
Cyrene!
Our story. Once upon a
The
time,
Okuma theme is playing too, or at least I
waiting to
think it's the
bloom.
Okuma theme.
It was so clear and pure, it could scatter the light into 12 brilliant hues. The little fairy wondered just how beautiful would such a dazzling flower be when it
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss Mem. I got so annoyed with her at the beginning, but
So
now
they
she's just
stayed
a
by the
little
crystal
precious
flower's
squirrel
side,
buddy.
waiting and waiting.
I'm excited to see.
Then
I'm
one
excited to see
perhaps it was the wind playing a
the new
prank.
expanded RMC
The
kit.
crystal flower fell to
The animation
ground
with Mem.
and shattered into 1,000 pieces.
Mem grew on me. She
The little
really
fairy must have
did.
been so
She really
sad.
did. I think
But
once you
when
like
they lowered
went
their
past the
head,
Mem,
they were
it
surprised
was
to
like
find-
much better.
It seems we have a little troublemaker.
Oh my god, Lygus, is that
There isn't much
you?
time left, my friend. But
And
not to
President
worry.
Lygus.
In this final flame chase journey,
F you,
let us all
Xandar.
walk towards the end with smiles upon our faces. Okay?
Okay, not to interrupt, but like, because okay, I'm slight spoilers for Genshin Simru / Nod Cry content, I guess. But there's a character that's like come back into play in Genshin. I must say who it is, but one of their names is Zandik. And then here in Star Rail, Lygus's real name is Xandar, and I keep mixing the two up. Like, I want to say Xandar, but I say Zandik. I want to say Zandik, and I say Xandar. It's like literally stressing me out. Come on, Hoyo. Make your names a little more distinct from each other, please. Alright, let's keep going. TV. Oh, there's a new tape being inserted? Or keys being pressed? Typewriter? Is this Morse code? Are they saying see you tomorrow again? Initiating purge protocol. Goodbye. Amphoreus. I guess it is keys being pressed. Oh, hi, you creepy little Iron Tomb figure. Okay. I don't know why they made that. I don't know why they made that be the main countdown trailer for EN when I feel like China's trailers were so much more effective. Why did they make that content exclusive to China? I don't understand. Where's the Danheng ASMR? Okay, Yasmi listened to like 15 seconds of it and I got so flustered at the way it was recorded. I'm like, okay, I can't do this live. I'm listening to this off stream. I genuinely was like, I don't think this is safe for me to react to on stream. What does Danheng sound like? Why is Danheng's voice so amplified? Oh my god, it's like he's actually in the same room as me. Oh, wait, no, this is bad for my heart. Hi, Iron Tomb, give us Finon back out of your body, bro. I'm genuinely like, if we do not set Finon free from that cursed prison and then bring him back to life, I will be so pissed. Like, if Amphoreus ends with like all the crisis errors, including Cyrene, canonically dead or deleted or whatever, I will actually mauled like there is no end. Like, I know what happens in Flame Chasers. I don't necessarily want Flame Chasers to repeat itself in Star Rail. That's all I'll say. Anyways. Alright. I want to check out the Chinese countdown videos. Big thanks to Envy for linking them to me. I don't know if there's subs in English or not. I assume they are, based on the thumbnail and embed. Let's see. Let's bring that up real quick. It's about 6 minutes long. This is all like this is a compilation of countdown videos that were posted exclusively on Chinese social media. I think probably on Weibo or Bilibili. So let's see. Let's see what's featured here. I see Robin. I see Robin in the thumbnail. That already bodes well. Okay, it is English subs. So let me make sure. Yep, we have English CC. Okay, here we go. Countdown 11 days. Herta! Oh, they made an alliance! Yo, let's go! The whole universe is banding together. The Allied forces are assembling joint fleets to suppress Iron Tomb's threat. Nice. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. I think my video preview froze for a second. Sorry, chat. Let me rewind just a little bit. Sorry. I saw my preview freeze on OBS. I'm like, oh, that's not good. All right. Here, I'm gonna hit play again. Sorry to rewind. Did it freeze again? What is going on with my player? Okay, hold on a second. Alright. I think I might need to not all tap back into OBS because I think the player is getting funny. I think the preview is like freezing in OBS when I like alt tab out of YouTube full screen, and I don't know if it's affecting the stream or not, and I would like it to not affect my recording, so I will just play it safe. Actually, I should have done... I'll do what I should have done like hours ago and just pull up Twitch chat on my phone. Sorry to keep pausing, guys. It's pre-war countdown to hype up the final patch Sion exclusive. Oil said no Chinese stuff for Ian. I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with China getting exclusive stuff. I just feel like this is so much more impactful than, like, the bits we got on Ian. I don't know why the marketing team made those decisions, but I feel like this would have been so much cooler to see on the Ian side. They want me to update the app to continue using the app. Bro. I think an app should continue to be usable even without updating. Thank you very much. Alright. Hop up, will you? I need to put on chat. There we go. Well, you said no China stuff for Ian on your stream. That's crazy, yeah. Alright, I've pulled chat up. Alright, let's go back to watching.
会核心，天才俱乐部黑塔女士罗斯公姆先生将持续为星穹列车提供技术支援。经测算，外部战场将直接波及临近
5 neighboring starfields. That's so big. Oh, the Intelligentsia Guild is getting involved too. Nice, love to see it. I'm disappointed we didn't see Ratio like in Amphoreus at all, considering he has, you know, ancient Greek design motifs as well, but maybe in a future patch. Yo, Galaxy Rangers and IPC! Planet Screwlam's fleet. This is a really, really big alliance. We love to see it, chat. Steven! My boy! When will he be playable? I mean, he'd better be. Otherwise, he doesn't have time to work on simulating a divergent universe anymore. Because he'll be dead. Alright, this is countdown 8 days. I saw Aventurine's name flash past. Our tip can affect more than just inorganic life. Will destroy the cosmic constants that were anchored through erudition. Oh. I mean, it's targeting everything about the universe, so every Lord Ravager has a path they're targeting. Okay, we got a digital vaccine. Nice. Sephiroth! Selenova and, was it Phantalia? I wasn't completely sure. FU News! Imagine News predicting the birth of its own destroyer. That's ironic. Ah, that was Jade speaking. I see. Imagine Steven becomes playable before Screwlam. You know, I can believe it'll happen because he'll probably be a 100% biological human. Meanwhile, Screwlam, the literal robot, still not playable. But you know, there is one wrench in that logic. There is one hole in that logic, and it's Mr. Rekka. He is technically a biological human, or at least he looks like one. He kind of already sacrificed his human vessel because he's a memo keeper and all that. But he looks like a biological human. He's still not playable. I don't know what the deal is. Can you tell I'm salty? Because I am salty. Why are you protecting your new baby brother? Oh, Pearl! We're IPC people. Alright, they're all deployed.
第一阶段作战宣告胜利。病毒防控方面，由公司主导的反铁幕数字疫苗。
Okay, and the digital vaccine is developed. Nice. We love to see it. The IPC can do something good after all if they put their minds to it. Ratio! I'm pretty sure that was Ratio. Bro finally makes his appearance. It's been too long. Yep.
面对铁幕威胁，星际和平公司再次呼吁民众保持
Remain
公司会在
calm.
48
Do
个
not
小时内
panic.
确保医疗体系内的星域实现针对性。
Do not become hysterical.
为了众多文明共同生存的这片银河
I love how they're showing the picture of a couple kissing on the literal public news. I mean, I know it's kind of modeled after state media, but like, that's still like, wow. That's not something I expected from them. Oh, Shin. Countdown 4 days. Can't stop. That's my Robo Man. I wonder if that was Raffle speaking. 3, 2, 1. Boom. You know, I kind of want to replay Boot Hill's quest in Chinese and like see how they handle his cursing. Oh, levels normal. The fourth moment.
命途倾向寻猎。
星际和平公司命途倾向存护
罗斯星命途倾向致实。
黑塔空间站命途倾向开拓。
Wait, why was the hunts terminated? I don't think that sounded good. Or wait, was that erudition or the hunts? Wait, hold on. I think it was the hunt first and then erudition. Wait, no. Wait, hold up. 56% progress. Oh, it's the preservation terminated. Calculations terminated.
命途倾向开拓。
Okay. Fourth moment equals fourth instant, I think, for this translation. Ah, okay, I see. The fourth instant. Gotcha. Then I wonder if the final countdown is 1 day? Is it 1 day? It is 1 day. And it's an actual animated trailer. Trailblazer. Robin, she's helping out on the ground. Topaz. Also, why are they playing Proi Proi? Oh my god, there's the Intellitron couple kissing. I didn't know they were Intellitrons. That's kind of funny. Oh, what are you doing hijacking this broadcast, Lygus? F you. Bro, can you stop monologuing? Everyone knows a villain's greatest weakness is their what the fuck is it called? Their tendency to monologue. The more you monologue, the higher your chances of being defeated. Propensity. Propensity is the word I'm looking for. Okay. All right. That was really, really cool. I'm glad we got to see like actual combat logs and communications between all like the different factions in the universe outside Amphoreus preparing for the fight against Iron Tomb, or even in the middle of the fight against Iron Tomb. I noticed in I think it was the news video, they said that the first phase of the operations had been cleared, so that was really cool. The best Amphoreus OST, Proi Proi. I mean, I don't deny it's a really hype song. I was just surprised to hear it in the final trailer. I would have expected something like more gripping and like orchestral cinematic style. But like, I mean, Proi Proi works too. Like, it's literally like, call to arms for heroes. We stand. The darkness will never defeat us. We're gonna shatter the ties. I guess it like stirs up hope in like the fighters. So I guess that makes sense. I just wasn't expecting it. Like, as my goat antagonist, I honestly like, I think he is the best villain Star Rail has had to date. I don't know if villain is the right word per se. Antagonist. Sunday had a lot of potential in Penacony, but a lot of his arc was lifted from Maruki in Persona 5. Well, I say lifted, probably more like heavily inspired. But he didn't have enough screen time and also story runtime in order to like pull it off, execute it properly. So I'm glad they gave Legus the good amount of time that he needed to cook. I feel they gave him maybe too much time because of the way he keeps yapping about his cave and whatnot, but he's a good one. He's the best we've had. I hope they build on top of him for 4.x. Honestly, I don't know who would be the antagonist in 4.x. Another secret masked fool working against Sparkler Sampo. Maybe an actual Lord Ravager. Maybe a rogue IPC member. Who knows? Who knows? There's so much room for potential. Legus is my top one antagonist, and even with people getting PTSD with his yapping about the cave, he's generally the best one we have. Yeah, like, I would love for nothing more than for Legus to shut up permanently, but at the same time, I cannot deny he aura farms. He is our best written villain to date. I just wish he talked a little bit less. I wish he showed up a little less frequently. But he's great. He's great. And I'll reserve my final thoughts on Legus after I play through the 3.7 quest on Saturday. Also, he's a DJ. Since when was Legus a DJ? Is there something I missed? Is there something I missed in the quest? Oh dear god. They Shiloned him. No. No! I will never escape the DJs. This boss fight theme is such a banger. Allegory of the Rave. Alright, if it's a joke, I low-key kind of feel disappointed. But yeah, those are all the trailers of Amphoreus that I have finished reacted to. I have cleared my backlog, and I really enjoyed catching up on all of them. Honestly, like, out of everything I reacted to tonight, I think Evernight's character trailer takes the cake for me. It's just super well done, well directed. I really love the horror movie vibes of it. I mean, like, I don't really like horror movies, but I love horror aesthetic. And I like creepy, eerie vibes. So I guess that appeals to me. But let me know in the comments down below, which was your favorite Amphoreus character / version trailer / special trailer of the entire 3.x cycle. And I have to think of something for the final YouTube spiel. And I'm looking forward lots to playing the final 3.7 Amphoreus quest. And that will also be up on this YouTube channel as well. So I'll be playing through it live. So you can check out the VOD on both here on YouTube and Twitch. But I'll also be condensing them into highlight videos. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye. Oh god, that's over and done with. No more YouTube recording. I can now try to condense all of this into a 15-minute video. I think a lot of content is going to be cut. Content farming is done. I'm gonna have to like scrub through the VODs and try to at least turn like this collection of reactions into like at least 1 or 2 TikToks or YouTube shorts. The highlight video is gonna be a little bit difficult to churn out by this Friday, but I think the shorts can probably be done. I just need to figure out the subtitles. But yeah. Congratulations, guys, we did it! It's over! Yippee! Give yourselves a round of applause. Paksu, 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 paksu. Okay, well, as I said, just a couple of seconds ago during recording, I will be playing through the final quest this Saturday at 7 p.m. EST. We will not finish it that night. It's way too long for that. I expect to finish it over the course of the next 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how long it takes for me to progress. but I think it will definitely be very memorable. I'm highly looking forward to it. I hope my expectations are met. If they don't, well, we can talk about it after we finish the quest. So if you've played through the quest yourself, or you're not able to play the game and you're interested and you want to see my reactions to it, please feel free to come out. I'd love to see you. I'll try to be there if I get enough sleep to be awake for around that time. Oh yeah, no worries. Like guys, if it doesn't work out with your time zone, just remember the VODs will always be up. On Twitch, the VODs stay up for about a week or 2 weeks, but they will be up permanently on YouTube. So, and on YouTube, I will make sure to edit the VOD so that you guys have timestamps so that you can jump around and maybe skip my intro yapping if you want to cut down on yapping time. But yeah, that's honestly it. I don't really have much else housekeeping in terms of like future Star Rail content to talk about. So I'll probably end things here. I will show my social media. If you wanna get pinged whenever I go live, especially for like the Star Rail 3.7 quests, you can get a ping role in my Discord server where we also hang out, do anime group watches, talk about games we play, send pet pictures, talk about food, complain about the weather. So if you're interested in any of that, feel free to join my server. If you're into more traditional social media, I have a Twitter and a Blue Sky, so you can pick whichever platform or platforms you want to follow me on. My Twitter is currently inactive, but I plan to reactivate it this week, so content will start to be posted there within a few days. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Before we go, I'm gonna pick someone to raid, so just hang tight. We're gonna send the love. So make sure to copy and paste this raid message. That way we can show whoever we raid that we're coming from my channel and that the all-powerful Gumiho has come. Let's see. Who's live at the moment? I'm hoping we can raid. Yes. Okay, perfect. Sunhwa came back to streaming tonight, so I do want to raid her. Okay. She's currently playing Dispatch, I think. Does she have cat ears? Does she have a cat ear and tail? Oh my god. I think I recognize the assets. Alright, well, we're gonna be raiding Sunhwa, guys. So again, make sure to copy that raid message so that you can send it once the raid goes through. I will be live this Saturday, 7 p.m. EST, to play more Star Rail. But if I don't see you then, I will see you whenever I see you. Hopefully in the next one. Alright, chat. Have a good night. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.